Hi, 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 hi. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I know it has been a minute. Um, I have been busy, 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 busy. It was my birthday about a week ago. Yeah. And I've just been busy. So life be life. But I've been spending a lot of time with my children and taking care of a lot of different things. But I do want you all to know that I miss you. I do. And I am, I've been busy. But I had a great 54th birthday. Nothing overly crazy, nothing overly extravagant. I chilled, you know. Turning 54 is, it's an honor. And I had a real chill birthday. Like I said, I didn't do anything much. I hung out with the kids. Um, Maddie is getting ready to leave to go back to school. Um, she will be missed, but she will be back home. So yeah, Maddie's coming. She leaves tomorrow. What else has been going on? Really nothing other than business that I've been attending to. That at this time, once again, I'm not at liberty to discuss, but you all will know. But yeah, my birthday was like overly chill. I watched the Squid Games with Madison. That was very interesting simply because I really didn't have a desire at first to watch the Squid Games, but Maddie was just like, Mommy, let's watch something together. And I was just like, okay, well, let's watch the Squid Games. So the first season, hi, Black Diamond, happy Sunday. The first season of the Squid Games we watched, I think it had like 9 episodes. Hey, Jackie, thank you. It had like 9 episodes. So Maddie and I literally watched the entire first season. And then after the first season of the Squid Games, I was just like, oh shit, I'm tired. I was just too sleepy. So I went to sleep about 5 in the morning and I slept till about 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So then got up the next day, chilled, doing just shit around the house. And then Matt was like, hey, let's watch the second season of the Squid Games. I'm just like, "Ugh, okay. So we watched the second season, and that's the morning that I put on my community wall and on my Roxy's Lady Lounge Instagram page that I watched the second season. That had 7 episodes. So apparently they have a new season coming out. When's the new season of Squid Games coming out, Matt? June 2025. And Maddie and I will be watching it. It was good. It was really good. It's bloody. I see the appeal and why people, enjoyed it thoroughly. Hey, Mary, how are you, honey? I understand the appeal as to why people enjoyed it. I'm actually looking forward to the new season because it left me with a cliffhanger. I'm not a good cliffhanger person. Ugh, I was so mad, but it left a cliffhanger. So I'm looking forward to the new season that's coming out. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, but whatever it is, I'm going to be watching. What else has been going on? I got my nails all cut down. He cut them down. I call this length fighting length. I can actually make a fist now. And I also call these booty digging length. I'm not real pleased, but Sam knows best. He's been doing my nails for about 11, 12 years, something like that. And he was just like, he was taking the gel off. He said, "You need new gel. You need fresh gel." And I was like, "Well, cut them down a little." And as he was cutting them down, my nails were so brittle underneath the gel because they had grown, man, motherfuckers was long. He was just like, "No good." So he had to, I lost um, about 6 of my own nails and I had to get fake nails put on. So I was very, very upset. I was just like, had a whole attitude. What else? I finally went and got my hair done. Oh, Lord. Oh, it took long enough. I just really felt like a bald head hoe, and I don't anymore. I felt like a bald head hoe. I don't anymore. It rhymed. It rhymed. But yeah. So I got my nails cut down. About 4 months, they'll be back to, I like to call it ladylike length because when my nails were really long, I couldn't even make a full fist. But this right here is this, it won't stab me. This is a good length, but I don't like this length. I like long, luxurious nails, but I just got them done, so I'll be okay. Be okay. What else has been going on? Nothing. Just things that okay. Okay, Black Diamond. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Jess. How are you? Happy Sunday. Um, what else? Just been taking care of a lot of business. This week, I believe that y'all gonna take a drive with me. One, I have to go pick up my furs because if I don't pick them up, they're gonna roll over into the next storage season, and I don't feel like dealing with that. I need to at least have them home to wear them a few times before it stops being cold. So we probably do that tomorrow. And what else do we have to do? We have to take a trip to my attorney's office. So you all be riding with me to go do that. What else is going on? Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm I've been a little busy, but I gotta go handle business, you know. And I don't be wanting to burden you all with things. And then sometimes, you know, you just have to take a little sabbatical, from social media and just me time, family time, and devote strictly to, you know, family. Yes, that's going to be our road trip this week to go. I'm going to call the fur place in the morning, ask them to get my coats out of cold storage. And Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to take another road trip to my attorney's office. Unfortunately, y'all can't go into the meeting with me, but y'all can ride with me. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm very excited about and very pleased about how things are progressing. Though things progress slowly, I'm not going to complain. I'm not. What else has been going on? Maddie and I we've been condo hunting. hmm And there's a place in particular that I've been looking at. It's here in Chicago. It is called the Tribune Towers Residence. You can look it up yourselves if you want to. I'm really, really feeling this place. Really, and I'm praying to God that everything gets taken care of because that's where I want to move. I have everything worked out in my brain. I have it worked out. Black Diamond, you know what? I want to take the time to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for being my mod. I would like to thank you for being my sister friend and just always modding for me and being there for me. I deeply, deeply appreciate you. I really do. And I just wanted to reiterate that and let you know that. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my doll. I really, really do. But yeah, we've been looking at these places and with the places that I've been looking at, it seems like this one building just keeps coming back. And I'm just like, is that the universe telling me that's where we should be? It's called the Tribune Towers Residence. Look it up. You can go on, you can look it up on YouTube. It's so me. It's so my husband. It's so my kids. It's I think it's where God wants me and my family to be. hmm So we've been looking at that. I've looked at some other places. Hey, Sassy. There goes my sassy girl. Sassy girl. Sassy girl. Hey, honey. How are you? You have insomnia? Sassy, let me tell you something. Sassy, sassy, sassy. My insomnia is ridiculous. And I have what the doctors would like to call menopausal insomnia. It sucks. It is only 10:54 here in Chicago. My heart's to you too, baby. I love you. Um, and I will find myself up at 2, 3 in the morning, like literally just on my phone with this pen, going through Amazon, putting unnecessary things in a basket that I don't need, or I am playing my game on my phone. Mhm. It's just it's bad, and I don't want to become sleeping pill dependent. You know what I mean? I don't wanna do that. Um, I don't. And since I don't drink like I used to drink, the consumption of alcohol, it's very hard to fall asleep from time to time. You know, so I just stay up some nights. And when I know when it's starting to be like 3:30 in the morning and I still can't go to sleep, then I will take a sleeping pill because I'm just like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I just, eh, as a woman, and you all are women, they told us about our periods. Mhm. They told us everything about our periods that we needed to know. They told us about cramps. They told us about how to make sure we wash and we're clean down there. They told us so many things growing up as young girls about your menstrual cycle. But what they failed to talk to us about is menopause. Fortunately, I was able to look into things as I knew that time was going to be drawing near. And I was just like, it, I had friends who went through menopause, and I was just like, they telling me I'm just hot all the time. And I'm just like, girl, you sweating just out of nowhere. Bitch, sitting still, start sweating. My insomnia is due to my trauma. I have to take sleeping pills or I will be up to, girl, sassy. I don't have any trauma, but baby, that insomnia across the board is crazy. Traumatic insomnia, menopausal insomnia, and just people who are completely thrown off with their sleep. A lack of sleep. Hi, good night, Ja. Logic and Friends. It's not fun. It's not fun, and I hate to have to sit up and just be watching TV or on my phone to ungodly hours and then finally saying, "Oh, now I'm just run down and I can go to sleep." Because then I'll sleep to 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not that I have anything to do, but I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I want to be able to have, a regular sleeping schedule. And it's very hard. It's very hard. And, you know, that's one of the things I was saying. You said growing up, my cramps were diabolical. Okay, I had diabolical cramps too. I had cramps that had me vomiting and just feeling my worst. And I was a young girl. I'm 13 years old. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on in my body? And, oh, those are cramps. And they give you, some Tylenol, some pampering. And that shit didn't work, especially when man, okay, yeah. Insomnia comes with being creative too. When you are a creative person, I know a lot of people who do music and they write, they do a lot of things and they stay up. Yes, I understood, Ja. I understood. They stay up because their brains are constantly on that wheel and is constantly thinking about something. And they find it hard to go to sleep. you know so there's so many aspects of insomnia that we could go into, but hopefully we can all just maybe get a good night's rest. But I went through menopause already, and child, that was my ABA. Yes, that Amazon. And Sassy, and I'm happy you said something like that, because insomnia, be it you are a creative individual like Ja, or you had a trauma like our Sassy, or you're going through menopausal insomnia like my ass, Amazon is dangerous. Dangerous. It's one thing to put a bunch of shit in your basket. And then you look and you have all this shit in your basket, like 50 things in your fucking basket. And then you sit there and be like, I'll save that for later. And now you be like, fuck it. I'm gonna buy these 8 things. And you buy those 8 things, 100, $200 later, and you just like, yup. Just like, ooh, I wish I could double pin that shit. Because that's the truth. The internet and insomnia don't match. It's like sometimes I wish that I was one of those people that knew how to play video games, you know, because they can keep you focused on that one thing. These little devil phones, because that's what I call phones, the devil. You you could be doing one thing on your phone and they be like, oh, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to my Facebook. Now I was telling Princess, oh, they got worse when you went in the army. Are you serious? With all the working out, yeah, you had them bad, baby. You hate, I mean, I hate my phone too. Damn you, phone. But what are we gonna do? We're addicted to it. Cell phones are a crack. Legally. The phones, late night, you done paid your bills off and shit. You got a few you got a few dollars to play with. You done paid this credit card off, this credit card free and clear. And that credit card information is on your motherfucking Amazon app. Nina! Hey, honey. How are you? Happy Sunday. We're talking about insomnia and the evils of your phone and Amazon late at night. Mhm. It's true. But you know, just be laying there and you just like, you might be on like Facebook and something that you might have spoke about with a friend, a food or a restaurant. Now it pops up on your social media and you're just like, "Camilo, Camilo, arigato, kamiko." Um, and you'd be like, "Oh my God, they really want me to buy this." That's how my brain's wired. When something pops up, okay, the other day, no, a week ago, all right, about a week ago, I was minding my business and I seen a coat. Now they say it's real fur. I'm gonna let y'all know if I even get it. They said the motherfucker was $5. I ordered it. The whole cost of everything was 20 some dollars, plus, with the shipping. They say it's real fur. Now it might not be real fur, y'all, but we gonna see. Hey Empress, how are you, honey? We gonna see. It was some shit on, what do you call that company? Maddie, what's the name of those companies? It might have been Sheen. No, what's the other one? No, no, it's the one you like. Okay, Maddie does it. No, it's not Sheen. It's not Tumi. Y'all both said you said the same thing. No, it was fuck. They said the coat was $5, and they said it was real fur. It's like a bomber jacket. Now, if I get this motherfucker and it's not real fur, it was only $5. Okay, but nope, not wait. 7th Avenue sale at midnight. Oh, Nina, don't come in here starting shit. Damn it. Let me post it so everyone else can see it. Nina came in here because she wants us to buy something. But no, I be like, damn. And I'm one of those people who has buyer's regret. Wish the OG. I'm one of those people I be having buyer's regret. It's Fashion Nova. Thank you, Sassy. It's Fashion Nova, Matt. They had a jacket. They said it was real fur. I was like, this couldn't possibly be real fur. I looked at it. They said it was real fur. I swear to God, y'all, they said shit was $5. I never bought a $5 fur coat. Never. But if that motherfucker make it here, unless it was a scam. And see, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you what I do when I think it's a possible scam. I use my Cash App card. I have that Cash App. Yeah, it's plastic fur. We gonna find out. But I move money onto the Cash App card, right? That's what be fucking me up because I be having reoccurring shit coming out and I'll be having money on the Cash App card because I only put it over there when I get ready to buy something. If I think it's a scam, if I'm buying something, not for my subscriptions. I need to do better with that. But they said it was fur, so we gonna see. We gonna see, y'all. Yeah. If this shit is plastic, I'm just gonna be like, but they said it was fur. I mean, I done got before online. This wouldn't be the first time, but it was only $5. Total price was 24, $25. So we'll see. We'll see. hmm She put that 7th Avenue in there and I just put it up. Cause if I'm gonna be crazy enough to go look at it, I want you all to go look at it too. And so you all could buy something also. But yeah, phones are dangerous. And phones, I feel like phones are more dangerous than computers because you can get more comfortable with a phone than a computer. You could be laying in bed all like curled up and just on your phone, and then you be seeing shit. Mm. Maddie, what's wrong? You want a breathing treatment thing? Okay, Sassy said, I made an influencer mad because I told them I got my popcorn hoodie at Walmart, but they got theirs at Fashion Nova. Well, Sassy, I keep saying Sassy. Sassy, sometimes with shopping secrets, it was in London. Look, sometimes with shopping secrets, even if an influencer is like on there, like, hey, you can buy this, and keep it to yourself. If it's a good deal, bring it over here, bring it home to us, and let us, you know, bask in the glory of your good idea. Don't give it to nobody else, baby. It's not for them. It's for us. Share that with us. Okay. And apparently, they got a sale going on tonight. So, and I put it up there. Let me go find it again. Yeah. Yeah. Sheen and I like Sheen. Now, as I told you all before, I discovered Sheen. Well, actually, I didn't discover Sheen. Yes. Why? I don't think they're banning it. You know the guy who be on Shark Tank? He's thinking about buying it. They call him Mr. Billionaire, Mr. Millionaire, the older white dude. Yeah, the bald one. Yeah, him and like one of his homies are coming up with a few $1 billion to buy it. Ain't that nice? Okay, well, I know you love TikTok. Sure, Maddie. Her name was London. Okay. Oh, their hair looks so cute. Thank you. She did a good job. I just have to keep it down. Looks real natural. Yeah, and she got it on here real nice. I don't know why he put the words right in front of the What am I looking at, Maddie? The anime edit. Hold on. The anime edit. Okay. Hold on. I gotta say one more. I have a crush on him. He's a wolf, Maddie. But they do him cute. Maddie, he's a wolf. How do you have a crush on a wolf, baby? Well, not like a crush. Does he turn into a human person? Or does he just stay a wolf? He's a wolf mom. So he just stay a wolf. Yeah. And you have a crush, but that's okay. Because I used to have a crush on the Incredible Hulk. And I got a crush on this Lego. You told me about your crush on him. That one I don't. Well, I can't be like that because, like I said, I used to like back in the 70s when Incredible Hulk would come on. Bruce Banner, he was like the regular guy. David Banner, he was just a regular dude, and then he'd get mad and turn into the Hulk, and he'd turn all green. I was a kid. I didn't know that was Lou Ferrigno, but I had a very big crush on him. Heath Ledger was fine as shit. That's. I really have. Right there. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs. I hate that. Oh, and him. Your auntie Black Diamond said hi. And him. Look from the Avatar. I don't know why they got this song in the background. That's just. Yeah. Maddie, look. You have to understand. I come from a different time. Like when I was growing up, I had a crush on the Incredible Hulk. I also had a crush on Freddie from Scooby Doo because he had a car. And I had the biggest crush on all the white boys in the movie The Outsiders. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just knew that, me and Tom Cruise would eventually get married. And I'm kind of happy that we never got married because he's a little off, but he's still very handsome to me. And I used to be in love with Rob Lowe. But I can never say I was officially in love with like a cartoon character. Now, I always loved Superman, right? But then when Christopher Reeve was Superman, he was just so fine. Lord, y'all know how handsome Superman was, Christopher Reeve. All right, Sugar Woog on the phone. Okay. Hi, Tiara. How are you? Welcome. Okay, so Maddie had to show me some things, but no, back to what I was saying. Phones are the devil. It causes people, mwah, hey T, it causes people to do unnecessary shopping. You know, it's just like, why do our phones do this? But I'm telling y'all, and I am not a conspiracy theorist person. Tara said hi, everybody. I am not a conspiracy theorist person by no stretch of the imagination. But I do believe y'all phones be listening. I done said this on more than one motherfucking occasion. Your phones be listening. I'm telling y'all, I was on the phone with my kid's godmother one day, right? Me and her were talking. I don't remember what the fuck we were talking about, but whatever we were talking about, when I got off my house phone, because y'all know I'm an old school bitch. I got a house phone still. Ho got a landline. Okay? Real OG shit. When I got off the phone with her and picked my cell phone back up and got on my cell phone and went to Facebook on everything I love, whatever me and her were talking about on our fucking landline conversation, some sort of ad popped up for what the fuck me and her were talking about. I'm telling y'all, that shit is mad hinky, man. Once you talk about something that, man, hold on, y'all. Let me put that up there. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. That shit is wild as fuck. You know, and don't, you like, even if you talk about something, sometimes, okay, I'll be right back, y'all, because you're gonna be like, this bitch crazy. Y'all hold it down. Talk amongst yourselves. You're not, the TV's not working yet? No. All right, y'all, I'm back. Okay. This is what I was going to say. If y'all think I'm crazy, just be like, Rocks, you bugging. I was thinking about something one day. Thinking. And I was holding my phone, thinking about something. I was looking at one thing, and then I went to a different social media website. When I got there, I swear, and this happens more on Facebook than anywhere else for me. When I got to Facebook, I hadn't been talking to nobody. I was thinking it. How come what I was thinking about was on my motherfucking phone? I'm not lying. My right hand of God. It was on my phone. And I just was like, what's really going on with these phones? Do these phones have the ability to read your motherfucking mind? I don't know. But whatever it is, y'all, it's creepy as hell. Man, thank you. I'm happy somebody's saying it. You ever think about something and you're holding your phone and it pops up in your fucking phone? Meaning they already have it. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of creepy, y'all. It's kind of creepy. I'm just like, mm, that's odd. Just how technology is set up is crazy as fuck because you can Google something. You could just go on Google. And when you come back to your Instagram or Facebook or your ex, formerly known as Twitter, it's something about it right there. And I'm just like, this is just too hinky, man. You know what I mean? They're all connected, man. Now I sound like one of those fucking weird ass conspiracy theory people who actually like I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but like certain things, you know, just kind of have me like, ooh, that's weird. Google mind reading technology has ooh. Hold on, let me screenshot this, John. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna look that up. You know, I've had many talks with friends, and some talks be real basic. Hey, BJ, that's my BJ. Hey, BJ, that's my BJ. Hey, baby. Hold on, what do you want, cat? I wasn't even calling you. Don't rub on my pants because they're black. Thank you. I'm telling y'all, I done had conversations with friends, and I done told them. Because we know sometimes you get biblical. Sometimes you got to get biblical. And once me and one of my friends were talking about the whole book of Revelations and whatnot, and I said this so long ago. I figured out what the mark of the beast was. And it's not the biblical terms. It's these fucking phones, y'all. It's these phones. CBS did a story on it on June 27, 2024, titled A Mind Reading Technology Improvements. Colorado Press, stop. Colorado passes the first nation law to protect privacy of your thoughts. That's deep. That's fucking deep. I say I didn't give them permission to read my mind, but in essence, we all have. You know, cell phones have become so essential that everything is like damn near wireless. You know, I remember a time, yeah, deep and scary. I remember a time that you had to have cable boxes and shit like that. Now you got refrigerators to tell you that you need milk and eggs. I don't want my refrigerator to tell me shit. I want to open that motherfucker and see it for myself. hmm Just like they got these cars, these new cars that when you stopped at a light, the car like idles and cuts itself off. Then you put your foot back on the gas and it cuts on. Just so y'all know, you can have that shit disabled. I don't like that. That's giving you too much control of my vehicle. Yeah, it's true. I don't like that shit. But what are we supposed to do? We all have cell phones. And I'm gonna tell you something. I knew it was something with these motherfucking cell phones when homeless people start having cell phones. When the government start giving people cell phones, I was like, we have all been officially indoctrinated. People thought it was the computers at first. People, oh, the computers are evil. But shit don't happen without these motherfuckers, right? Okay. But then that phone technology got deeper and deeper. Remember, we had the chirp phones. You remember you used to think you were doing something with a chirp phone because it was the walkie talkie. And now you can talk to your friends, your mom, your dad, your children, your best friend, your auntie, and see their face. I am 54 years old. This is some shit I remember seeing on the Jetsons. Okay? On the Jetsons. Also relates to one of check out. Man, sassy. I'm telling you, man. Look at everything that needs a cell phone needs to be constructed. Remember, you guys, I am not a conspiracy theorist, but guess what? Certain components come from Africa, certain components come from here, certain components come from there, and they get shipped one place and all those motherfuckers get made. But I'm not gonna lie. I like having a cell phone. I do. Um, I like being able to or have my kids call me and I can lay eyes on them. Um, I like the fact that you can have one of those things on your phone, know where your motherfucking kids are at all times. Even if they somewhere where the fuck they not supposed to be. I know where you are. So it's like phones are a gift and a curse, you know. I remember cell phones back in the days, they came in a big ass box and they had a cord and you would carry it around your arm. Those motherfuckers were like $10,000. And let's not mention a car phone. It had cords and everything. It wasn't cordless. Technology is a motherfucker. It really is. You said that's the real reason. And at TikTok, they know what they can do with the app regard, not to mention keep us dumb. You know what? Oh shit. You know what? I agree with you, Ja, and I don't. We keep ourselves stupid. We keep our own less stupidity. You know, when you can't put the phone down, when you can't back away. You know, what I do at night when I get ready to go to bed, I put my phone on a charger and I lay my phone face down. You know, I make sure it's, off. Well, where it's not, you know, the light isn't lighting up because I'm always very tempted to be on my phone, you know. We're watching the Jetsons. Exactly, Mary. A lot of this shit we're seeing on the Jetsons, look at us now. Look at us now. These phones, you can talk to people. It's people, you know, it's people who have large platforms, who can reach thousands and millions of people. People weren't able to do that unless they could go on the news or they could go on the world news or something like that. Now you have the ability to do it in your fucking hand. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's not phones anymore. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Because you can purchase shit with your phone, with that Apple Pay shit and Google Pay. But I'm not personally just getting a chip implanted in me. You know, my phone is demonic enough. I'm just like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's very crazy. But I am gonna read um what Josh said. You don't like Zoom? It's technology, Sometimes you wanna good night. Okay, sweetie. Good night, Nina. Thank you for stopping by. Um, it's kind of scary, but like I said, cell phones are truly a gift and a curse. Look at these new cars now. It's cars that driving themselves. I'm telling y'all, the next car phase, those motherfuckers gonna be flying. Mark my somewhere in some secret lab, somewhere in the desert, or like in a cave mountain lair in the middle of an ocean. There is research going on right now, and motherfucking they got some flying cars. We just ain't seen them. How y'all feel about that? Like, if they do come up with flying cars, do you have to have a special license to fly? Do you have to learn to fly the car? Because technically, if you ain't on the ground, you flying. Do we have to get pilot's license, take classes? They're gonna make us take a class. If we see that shit in our lifetime, y'all, we're gonna have to take some sort of flying car class. Oh, that's just crazy. And the car will only go a certain altitude. It's only gonna get so high up in the air. But can you imagine how many times y'all been stuck in traffic and you said, damn, I wish this car could just lift up and fly. One day it will happen. And I'm so happy. Hey, Marie. That's beautiful, Marie. Hello, my beautiful Marie. You had a great show last night, by the way. Um, it's crazy because I just feel like I feel blessed to be here for 54 years. I'm just like, hey now, you know, but it's also the whole dichotomy of that is remembering things from childhood that are actually happening now. And then I think about like things my mom might have watched when she was a kid and they were happening like in the 80s and the 90s. With time comes deeper technology, you know, and that is so strange that we see these things now. You remember on the Jetsons, and I keep going back to the Jetsons because that was one of the most futuristic cartoons that was on. You remember Mr. Spacely, who owns Spacely Sprockets, would call George Jetson and yell at him. He didn't call him on the phone. He would video call that nigga and be like, "Why aren't you at work, George? And we need you to meet this deadline, George." Mm-hmm. It's true. I'm telling y'all, the shit is weird. Thanks. It's just, it's technology. And like I said, it's a gift and a curse. For me, technology has brought shopping to me. And I was telling you all before I had to Excuse myself. How I found out about Sheen. Maddie was getting all these little packages from Sheen, and I'm just like, what is this Sheen? And she was, I see her clothes, and they were all like extra small, small. So I was just like, oh, they ain't got no shit in my size at Sheen. Fooled my ass. One day I was laying in bed and Sheen popped up on my phone, but it was Sheen Plus. They call it curvy. That size 14s and up. hmm They had big girl sizes. I was like, I know you lying, but they had it. And a bitch started ordering. I was like, what? And then the prices be fucking you up. Like $100 plus a little shipping. You just have a ton of shit. I don't buy anything from them. Or who's FSNA? Like the way they feel or smell. Now I've heard a lot of people say that, beautiful Marie, but I'm gonna tell you something. I don't order like I'm a real simple ordering person. Like I like white shirts. Oh, Fashion Nova. Okay. I order a lot of white shirts, be it button up or just pullover, just like camisole type shirts. I have a lot of white shirts and I buy a lot of like sweatpants. I have a lot of sweatpants. And then I find myself only wearing two pairs of sweatpants because I don't be wanting to dig them out. But I wash them when I get them. Um, I heard that a lot of the clothes, did have like some sort of smell to them. But as of lately, that hasn't been happening. So I think it might have had something to do with the manufacturing of it, but it's a lot better. Now I'm going to tell you all about this place. Now I told Val about it. When she was here, we didn't go there. And I wish we would have, but time wasn't, on our side with that because we were doing other things. There's a store here in Chicago. It's called Primark. Everyone look it up. It's called Primark. Mart. No, Mark or Mart. Oh, let me ask baby girl. Maddie, it's called Primark or Pre-Mart? Primark. MARK? It's a store called Primark, okay? Now, I had never heard of it. Of course, baby girl knows everything. She's my eyes. So Maddie says to me one day, she goes, oh, mommy, there's a store. We got to go to it. It's called Primark. I'm like, what is that? And she was like, oh, it's a store that was over in England or somewhere. I'm like, okay. And she said they put one in Chicago. I was like, all right, cool. So finally, I decided we were going to go. Hey, Unique. Hey, baby. So I went to Primark. Everyone look it up. I never bought anything offline from them, but I went in the store. It's crazy. I'm telling y'all, $100. $100 can get you, depending on what you buying in there, $100 can get you 4 motherfucking outfits. It's wild. And the clothes are really nicely made. They're very well made, you know. But Rainbow Sheen. Yeah, the big bag girl, big bag. you know, um, my back's actually getting smaller, you guys, since I've been using Ozempic. But um, I still like my clothes to be roomy. You know what I mean? But this store, Primark, I'm telling y'all, if you ever come to Chicago, Let me know, and I'm gonna take you to Primark. You gonna go in there with the intentions on maybe getting one or two things. You gonna spend about 100, $200, but you get a ton of shit. When we first went to the Dominican Republic, right? My husband and my son were like, "Oh, we don't have swim trunks. We don't have this. We don't have that." And I was like, "Okay, me and Maddie gonna go to Primark." I spent $400, $100 a piece on each of us. Me, my husband, my son, and my daughter. It was so much shit for us. Everyone had enough to fill their suitcases. I bought enough swimsuits, extra swim trunks. It is you trying to unbig your back, girl. But I'm telling you, the store is called Primark, y'all. Look that shit up. And if you are ever in Chi-Town, let me know and I'm gonna take you down there. Then you're gonna be mad at me and you'll blame it on me. You'll be like, this bitch Roxanne took me to that motherfucking store and had me spending my money and I bought all this shit that I really wanted. The store is crazy. The store is crazy. I love that store. It's wildly dangerous. It's like one of those places where you be like, shit, I only got like $150, but I really need something to wear for $30, you even probably less. It's good quality made clothes. See, nowadays clothes are disposable. They don't make clothes like they used to. Because back when we were kids, they used to make tough skins. Okay? Those jeans can you those jeans were indestructible. Now these new jeans, they rip easy. It ain't the same quality. So I don't spend a lot on clothes. I don't buy expensive clothes. I don't. I buy purses and shoes and jewelry. That's it. That's it. You know, I I like I like comfortable clothes. I don't like tight clothes. Sometimes I might, depending on if I'm going somewhere, I might, get a little risque and wear something, with a little cleavage showing or something. But I don't buy expensive clothes. I don't. I'm a comfortable person. That's why I like Sheen. Sheen one of those places that if you get ready to do your laundry and you accidentally spill some bleach on something that's black, you don't get upset. Cause you only paid $5 for that shirt. You be like, oh, shit, I'll still wear this motherfucker. And you still wear it. You use it for cooking. That's your cleaning the house shirt. Or just running errands. Cause I will run an errand with a bleach stain on me. I don't give a fuck. Okay. I don't care. I don't. You like JC Penney's, Old Navy, places like that, quality clothes. Yes, Old Navy does have quality clothes, and Old Navy will have you spending a bag in that motherfucker. I promise you. I don't went Old Navy for one fucking thing. Came out with five fucking. The prices are right at Old Navy. But Marie, this motherfucking Primark. Primark. Mark. Primark. Look that shit up, y'all. Girl, I know that's right, Marie. Honey, hmm, baby, I'm telling you, back in the days, y'all wouldn't see Miss Roxanne without a pair of high heels on, or a skirt, or a motherfucking high heels, skirt, leggings with heels, But now I just be like, damn, we going somewhere? I gotta wear some heels. My feet be feeling like they burning. Yeah, they do. But I be cute. But my feet be hurting like a motherfucker. They sure do. Girl, that's and I got all those motherfucking heels in my room. All those fucking Louboutins. I don't even wear 'em. I don't wear 'em. But I mean, if I have to, I will. But like seriously, I used to love wearing my heels. Oh, you couldn't tell me shit. And I was able to walk in them good. And I didn't stomp. I sashayed. Bitch walked in some heels. Now I can still walk in them. I just can't walk too far. Like from my house to the car and from the car to wherever I'm going. But I used to be able to wear heels shit for hours. Oh, that's how you know you done got old. Oh, I used to be able to wear heels for hours. Now, an hour tops. A motherfucker like me, if I wear heels, I carry I carry flats in my bag. I sure will. I leave flats in the car. Yup. Let me put that up there. Girl, they tell me I'm old all the time. I was like, yeah, I might be old, but I don't look old. But I don't know. Cause when I was young, in my 20s and 30s, I got this top off of, I will find the name of the company tonight, Marie, and I will send it to you. It was like $34. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. It was $34. Okay. And it came all the way up here. I cut it. I cut all my sweatshirts so I could wear it like this and be cute. So I'll send you the name of the company. And they have different types of Tiffany shirts, but I cut all my sweatshirts. I have to send it to you. I have to go on Facebook and find the name of the company that I bought it from. I'll screenshot it and I'll DM you the name of the company. I don't know the name of the company offhand. It was one of those late night buys. It was one of those late night buys, you know. But it's roomy too. Hold on. See? It's roomy. And I got on sweatpants. But it's roomy and you know, and it's long sleeve. And I bought it and I think I might have bought a 2 or 3X, you know, because I like my clothes to be comfortable. I don't, now I got some tight skirts, but you know, I got a little fupa action, but it went down since I've been on Ozempic. But I'm eventually getting it cut off. I'll keep you all posted on that. Um, I like my clothes to be comfy. I don't like to be feel confined in my clothes, you know, and you can wear slouchy and you can make anything slouchy and cute, you know. Some people just don't know how to dress shit up. But that's why I be telling people, if you have a great pair of shoes, a great handbag, and really nice jewelry, your pants and shirt could be a total of $20. No one will know. No one will know. You know why? Because they're only looking at the shoes, the purse, and the jewelry. So they naturally think everything's expensive. I'm not an expensive clothes buyer. Never been. People used to turn their nose up to Rainbow. For what? You can take a pair of black leggings from Rainbow, or oversized white button-up shirt, and rock that shit with a Gucci belt around your waist, a nice pair of heels, a nice handbag, a scarf tied around your neck, you know, no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. It's how you dress, it's how you accessorize. My mama always told me, hold on. Okay, that's my neighbor. My mama always told me that always look at a person's shoes and they watch. Yeah. That lets you know everything especially that watch. I learned that living in New York. You might see a person, Caucasian, and they got like a pair of like Wranglers or khakis, just a regular polo shirt, not even a Ralph Lauren. And, they might even have on a pair of like fucking Birkenstocks or something, just walking around. And you might look at that person and be like, oh, he ain't on nothing. Look at the wrist. That wrist might be screaming Mueller. That wrist might be screaming Piaget. That wrist might be screaming Rolex. That wrist might be screaming Tag. Look at the watch. Mhm. I'm telling you, it's how you dress shit up, sassy. You know what to do. Okay? Forever 21 has cute stuff as well. I haven't been to Forever 21 in a long time. Like seriously, this whole online shopping thing is kind of hard. I used to be like, no, I have to go to the mall. I need to touch my stuff and see it. Meh, 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 meh. And now I'm just like, add to the cart. I don't even want to tell y'all how much shit I got in my Amazon basket. I'll be buying shit off of Amazon. Cute sweaters. I'm a leggings chick, leggings and sweatpants. I look at men's watches and if they wore. Oh, I'm telling you, you know what the fuck you talking about, Marie. Cartier, yes. If they got that Cartier piece on their wrist, and guess what? The watches that people be like, oh, and his watch was all iced out. That's nouveau riche, which means newly rich in French. It's the watch that's understated, that just like a band in the watch. Motherfucker be like $350,000. Hey, Truth. Hey, Truth. Welcome. Everyone say hi to Truth. I'm telling y'all, those for you single ladies. I'm just telling you, sisters. Listen to your big sister Roxanne. You might be somewhere. You single, okay? Just be single. You out walking around. You might meet a man, nice gentleman, caller. Might drop something, he pick it up, and he like you. He might be like, "Ooh, she's so pretty. I want to talk to her." And he be like, you be like, "Nah, I got a boyfriend." Knowing your ass lying. You ain't got nobody. Okay? But he ain't ugly. He easy on that. He ain't no Idris Elba, but he easy on the eyes. And you looking at look, and he ain't dressed to the nines. He ain't dressed to the nines. Look at his wrist. If that motherfucker got on a nice timepiece. And see, when watches start getting up in the thousands, like 16, 17,000, that it's no longer a watch. It's called a timepiece. Okay? He rocking a nice timepiece. Even if he got on a pair of Air Force Ones that got a slight worn toe, where the big toe be, look at the watch. Well, look at the timepiece. Well, look at the watch. Look at his wrist. He either got on a watch or the motherfucker got on the timepiece. Cause y'all know a lot of men don't wear watches no more. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's true. I'm telling y'all, one of my girlfriends always complaining about she can't find no man. And I be telling her what to do, where to look. I told her where to look, but she she got a type. She got a type. And I respect that. You know. I mean, I got a type too. I did. I'm married. But first of all, a bitch like me always had a type. But everybody don't wear good timepiece. A lot of motherfuckers don't wear watches because they got goddamn phone. Phone tell us everything. Hmm. But I'm telling you, you might be out somewhere. Yep, you might be out somewhere, and you might meet a kindly gentleman, and you might want to blow him off. Look at his watch and a pinky ring. He might have a pinky ring on. That's some old school shit. That's some real player shit. Now, if he got a pinky ring on, he might be a former drug dealer of some sort. Okay. Because most motherfuckers I knew who wore pinky rings, they was in their life. Hmm. But then they might have got out the life because they made enough money, or they had to go do a fed bid, right? But old habits die hard when it comes down to wearing jewelry. So he still might just rock that little pinky ring. But a good timepiece and a pinky ring, shit. You in there like booty hair. You in there like booty hair. You been around every status, girl. I know. I know. That pimp status be strong. And I live in Chicago. And living here, you see a lot of pimp ass shit. We used to have players balls here. And I remember the first time I met um Don Juan, Pimp Magic Don Juan, baby. He told me something that rocked my world. That's my radiators coming on. We got good ghetto heat here. He told me something that rocked my world. And when he told me that, I promise you after that, I never ever talked to a broke nigga after that. I just couldn't. I was just like, he said something to me that was so profound, so thought provoking, that hurt my feelings so bad. I think I was 22 years old. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the story. So, my baby's daddy, my second child, I grew up with him, right? And I used to really like him. And since we grew up together, we would always hang out. So we used to go to this one. He always just like, yeah, we had to such and such. It was a bar here. It was called The Godfather. It was right off of 87th Street. Well, actually, it was right off of Stony Island on 87th Street. And they would have this, I think it was like a Tuesday night thing. Motherfuckers go in there and drink. My ass was broke when I was like 21, 22. I was broke. And I liked my baby daddy because I grew up with him. But I was never one of those to be like, buy me a drink type bitches. So I would wait for a motherfucker, one of my friend, oh, you always buy your first drink. Then the motherfucker buy you your second drink, right? And one night I was in there and I bullshit you not. Like all these, like the gang dudes would be over here, like the old school gang dudes. And everyone's just kind of commiserating. And it starts snowing really, really hard. Oh, wait, I had a pimp get mad at me because the store clerk addressed me first. What? Yeah, pimps can say some real hard shit. Now, he wasn't trying to recruit me to be a hoe. Okay, so because he knew I wasn't even a part of that life. And if I was gonna hold, I was gonna be my own private contractor. I don't need you to pimp me, and I'm not giving you half my money or all my money. So anyway, we was in there and it started snowing really bad. And I called a cab to pick me up. This one they had payphone. And he said, "Hey, you calling a cab as pretty as you are?" I was like, "Yeah, I got to get home." He was just like, "Girl, I'll drive you home." And I was just like, but everyone knew him. So I was just like, fuck. I even knew who he was as a child. You know, everyone knew who Don Juan was. And he gave me a ride home. We were driving. Well, he was driving and I was in the passenger seat. And I would never forget. He was like, "You come in here. I see you coming here." He was like, "And you always broke." He was like, "Somebody as pretty as you should never be broke." I looked at him. I was like, "Well, how you know I'm broke?" He said, "Because you only buy one drink for yourself." And he said, "Then you sit and wait for someone to get it for you." He was like, "A motherfucker like you should never be broke." He was like, "Baby girl, pussy ain't free." I was like, "But that would make me a whore." He was like, "Nah, that wouldn't make you a hoe." He was like, "You broke." I was like, "Oh my God." I couldn't believe he said that to me. He was like, "Yeah, yeah." He was like, "Stop giving away $1 million worth of pussy and you ain't got shit to show for it." I was like, "Oh my goodness." I couldn't believe someone spoke to me in that fashion. I was like, wow. I was shocked. I had never been spoken to like that. But that changed my whole shit. It really did. After that, I was just like, gentlemen call and want to take you out for dinner and shit like that. I'm like, look, what's going on? But I want to get to know you. Well, I want to go to this restaurant. And I would lay it out. This what I want to go do. This what I want to go eat. And if they couldn't take me, I wouldn't go. So needless to say, I didn't have a lot of people taking me out for dinner because the places I wanted to go, they couldn't afford. But that was game put up on me from a motherfucker observing me for several months, seeing me coming to the same spot once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever. But he knew a bitch was broke. I'm telling you. I mean, I had friends who wasn't broke, but they also, they was just really, but like my friends, they were kind of like, I don't want to say they was loose, but they dealt with a certain type of nigga, and you know they just wasn't on. I don't know. My some of my girlfriends are like really hardcore. I couldn't go some of the levels some of my girlfriends went, but I'm just like, damn. I'm looking at so many things like this new dating shit. It's crazy. I don't know how women do it. I'm praying for all my single ladies that you all find a good dude. Because these men, even these old motherfuckers, some of my girlfriends were like, these old men don't even know how to date no more. You know why? Because they be trying to fuck young girls who don't know about courting. I need you to court me, but could never court no broke motherfucker. I just couldn't. I was like, ew, you're gross. My trauma taught me the game. I know that's right. Oh, sugar daddy's used. Hello. Hold on. I will drop the link. Marie, if you have a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. It be taking me so long to do this. Shit just changed. The whole game changed. I don't know. Like everybody be looking at Instagram and be like, goals. Though that shit ain't goals. That shit ain't goals. That shit ain't cute. I don't know. I just came to a conclusion that I was always just gonna be honest. Like, don't waste my time if you can't do the shit I want you to do for me. Period. Point blank. I don't waste my time. You know, when the late 80s, 90s, motherfuckers thought, you know, you meet a chick, they thought they could just take you to Red Lobster and you were gonna be like, ah, Red Lobster. Nigga, no. I wanna, yes, ma'am, I do, Marie. I wanna go someplace nice. I wanna, if you done took everybody to Red Lobster that you ever took out for dinner, that shit ain't special. Okay, Sassy, you can come up too. That shit ain't special. If you done took every bitch to Red Lobster, what make me different? This your go-to place. You can go to Red Lobster, one of your homeboys. Come on, nigga, let's go eat. You know, no. I just never felt like I've always felt like if I can't choose where I want to go, we can't go. Ever been to Shake? Nah, where is that? You make me sick, John. I was like, damn, this shit sound familiar. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Sassy. Okay. Is that really you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, Sassy. Nah,
Where's
man, people don't like, I don't know what it is. Like, hold on. Oh, okay. All right. You know what, Marie? If it's doing that, you need to get one of those logs called a creosote and burn that in there, and it take out all the stuff that's in the chimney. Cause you got like a real wood burning fireplace, don't you? And if you do, you got to put a thing called creosote in there, and then get all the old shit off the walls and stuff. Because sometimes if it's too much built up on the inside of a wood burning chimney, it can give smoke. It can let off smoke back in the house, and you might need to call a chimney sweep. But it's cold out there, so it might be acting funny because it's cold. So go handle your business. Go handle your business. Hello, Sassy. Welcome.
Hey, my lovely Roxy. Thank you.
Now, what do you
On
think?
on on what? What we were talking about? Because we were
Yes.
talking about a lot of stuff.
What do you think about people not knowing how to date effectively?
Rushing. Everybody
Okay.
want to rush into dating without getting to know one another.
Yeah.
Remember when we used to date, and I mean date.
Date.
The guy would come pick you up at the house.
He wouldn't honk the
They meet
horn.
they'd meet your family,
Mm-hmm.
and they let your family know where they're taking you,
Yep.
and you go on that date, and you would date to see if you were going to be with them. Now it's just everyone wants to play house. And it also
Yes,
has to do with social media.
please tell
You
us.
know, no one wants to communicate. They don't want to pick up the phone and speak with one another. They want to text. And that's the problem. You got to actually communicate with someone. You got to pick up that phone. Like we used to fall asleep on the phone.
Girl, I remember many a nights falling
Yeah.
asleep.
But they don't want to
Hold on.
do that.
Wait a minute. Do I have to re-drop the link for Marie?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Hold on. Marie, you're a seasoned person on here. Do I have to re-drop the link or can you use the same link that's up there? I don't know. I'll just re-drop a new fresh one. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. I dropped it. Yeah, I mean, I
But
think
also,
people, well, I just dropped
go
a
ahead.
fresh one. It's a fresh link for you, baby. I think a lot of people don't want to take the time to everything be moving so fast, you know, like and you couldn't live with a man back in the days. I had never lived with a man until I got married the first time. That was cool. I was married. Okay, Unique. Make that money. We here, baby. Second time I ever lived with a guy, me and him only lived together like 2 months. I was just like, oh, I might have to hurt him. And he was short. And that's when I said I never talk to another motherfucker short again. I don't like short men. They make me feel uncomfortable. But no, people don't get to know each other. Social media got sexuality on hype and real connections limited. Yeah, but you are also right, Sassy, saying that people want to text. But that's also a gift and a curse with the text. Because the gift is that people are becoming excellent writers of their feelings.
That part.
But they can't convey it orally, just to speak it. And I think a lot of that is technology. Just people have lost the fine art of conversating, especially men and women. Women, we can sit on the phone and talk to each other. That's still a verbal conversation. I don't text my girlfriends. We actually talk on the phone. But I noticed from a lot of my girlfriends, like they just text. The dudes, they just want text, 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 text. And how do you feel about that?
Because they don't want you to hear that tone in their voice.
And what tone might that be?
The truth.
Well, the tone of the voice,
the truth, in a sense of a manner, when I'm saying truth. See, with a text message, you could say all the lovey-doveys and I love you and all this on a phone through a text. But when you're actually on that phone saying I love you, people can really pick up from that tone. You're not saying that because you love me. You're saying that because you want me. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference.
Right.
That's
okay.
What that
I
is.
agree with that.
To me.
No, I mean I agree with that, but I also feel like texting, if you've already got to know a person, you understand their text language. But then there are people who just exclusively text or DM one another. You know, how do you really get to know a person based off of just a text message?
That's what I'm saying. You got to know the person before you understand their text lingo. So
I am
the guys
happy
that want
that
to
I'm
play
the age I'm at.
games, they just want to
Hmm.
text and text and text. A
Right,
real man, he's going to call you and talk to you.
right. He want
That's
to
what
hear
I
your
was trying to
voice.
say. Yes.
He want to
Them
hear
little
your voice.
boys out there that think they're men, yeah, they might be men, but they want to play them boyish games. So they just want to text because they don't want you to hear how they really feel. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
And
I
and
completely dig what you're saying.
and then I'm finding out because I like science. I like
Hmm.
researching a lot of science and history, and I'm
Okay.
finding out. I don't know if the numbers are correct or not, but they're saying about they're finding out that 45% of men now are introverts.
Ooh,
That could be another
that's
part. That plays a part in it as well. Yeah.
that's well, that might be because they don't know how to communicate.
There.
Women to me have always been better communicators because we have the ability to have children. We have the ability to have multiple children. And in us having this ability, especially if you have more than one child, you have to learn each individual child and you have to be able to communicate with a child. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're able to communicate with that child and you know what this child likes, what this child doesn't like, we're more hands-on than men. I think technology has made men lazy and but I also feel like how can I say this? With social media, there's nothing to work for anymore.
And that's where the probably, excuse me, where that 45%,
Did you
like you
sneeze?
said, no, I
Was that?
cough.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say God bless you.
That's where that 45% probably came from the introvert because they're not getting out here actually having physical conversation with women. Now they could talk all day with their male friends all day long, but when it comes to women, it's like, and I'm doing it as you guys can see my face. I had a blank stare on my face.
Just, yeah, I mean, I don't.
Oh,
I think it has a lot to do with the age. You know, some to me maybe some. Damn, wait a minute. Okay, Marie, I dropped the link. I don't know if you can see it or not. Um, I think there's no romance anymore. You know, men are opening doors or pulling out chairs. You know, it's just not soft anymore.
yeah, there's no more old schools out there, as I call them.
Yeah, and
The
it's kind of
old
sad.
school gentlemen. Hmm.
You know, when Maddie, the first time she ever went anywhere with a young man, she told me, well, he wants to take me out to eat. And she was in high school. She was like her senior year, early senior year. And I was just like, well, he has to come and ask your father. And that little boy girl looked like he was petrified. But you're not taking my daughter out this house without her father and I knowing who you are, who your mom and daddy, and where are you taking her? And then you'll know the parameters of what we want. This what time she need to be back. If anything happens to her, or you feel like you feeling some kind of way, we let him know that we would hurt him really, really bad. And he got her back before time.
And
These,
that's
these
another reason why they don't want to, because now some people might not have their parents. So it's the family members, like the brothers and the sisters, come meet them. They don't want to do that. They want to think they just want to swoop you up and take you anywhere, God knows where, and don't nobody know where you at. We
no.
ain't finna do that. With our daughter, uh, we met the guy she's with, you know, they've been together for a while now. But it's like, hey, we finna meet you. You ain't
Right.
finna just take your daughter off somewhere because you like her.
Right.
I
You
got
know,
my back. I got my fat in my brass knuckles.
but that's a these are like, even with technology, certain things should just be old school. But I think a lot of that
Mhm,
old school, um, pardon me, I think a lot of the old school ways come with how you were brought up.
mhm.
You just not hightailing it out of here
Yeah.
with somebody that I don't know. I need to know this motherfucker's name. But the good
Mhm.
thing is with phones, you got a person's location, but I still want to know. And I had,
That part.
I told Maddie, I like to know who you hanging out with. It don't even have to be a boy. It could just be her and some friends that I never
Mhm.
met. I want to know who it is because these newfangled ass kids ain't wired right. They're not wired right. I don't know what happened, but what you not gonna do is play with that little girl in the next room.
The parents are the friends.
I'm not my children's friends.
No, I'm saying these new kids. That's the
Oh
problem.
yeah,
The parents are the
yeah,
friends. Can I give
right.
you a little story about my daughter real quick?
Yes, of course you can.
Okay, so she was still in high school, and we had met all her girlfriends that she hung out with.
Okay.
Sweet as can be. Now, they did their stuff like we did when we were away from our parents. Hey,
Right.
we know how that goes.
Yes.
Now, there was these two twins, and I said, bring them by, and you can hang out with them. They did not want to come over. I said, well, you can't hang
Mm,
out with them
mm.
until they come and meet us. Now, she hung out with them at school, so I guess finally they wanted to hang out with her, so they finally came over, and I pulled her to the side. I said, I don't like them. I
Ooh,
said, I don't want you being friends with them, but
ooh,
it's your choice. You're going to have to learn the hard way. So
baby.
she hung out with them, and after a while, they stopped hanging out. She met up with them later. They was in college. Girl, they was strung out, and when I tell you they was strung out, it was mess. And she
What?
said, "Now I see, Mom, why you didn't want me to be long term free." I said, "Yes, because parents pick up. We've been there. We've been through that phase. We can
Yes.
pick people out who we know what they're trying to hide or whatever." Then come to find out, they was teaching her how to drive with their uncle's car, and I told
Oh no.
them,
Hold on. Let me
I
cut this off. Hold on a second.
okay,
Girl, I know you lying.
mm-mm,
I would have hit the motherfucking roof. Mm. And then what happened, girl?
now this was before. This is when they were still friends. And when I
Okay.
found out, I told them, I said, "You tell your uncle." So they want to try to teach her how to drive. If your car gets smashed up, don't come looking for me to pay a dime. Because I didn't tell them to let her drive a thing.
Right.
And she was like, well, I'm not driving no more, Mom. I'm kind of find out she was still driving. That's how she learned how to drive. I said, don't you ever pull no mess like that again. You got me and you got your stepdad that you
Right.
could ask either one of us to teach you how to drive.
Right.
See, she was one of those ones that wanted to be out of the house before. I was the opposite. Cause I saw my mom and them pay bills, and I'm like, I'm not ready to grow up.
Right. I don't know about all that,
But
man.
you know it's gotta come. But she was the opposite. She was talking about she wanted to move out at 13. I said, girl, where you gonna go? Cause
She
I
wanted to
sure
move
ain't
out at
buying you
13.
no apartment at no 13. Yeah, she wanted to be older, and now she's sitting up there as an adult. I said, see, you should enjoy your childhood, which she did. But I was saying, this is what I was trying to tell you. Don't be quick to try to grow up.
Right.
Take those levels. I told her and her brother, use the levels. Be a child. Be a teenager. Be a
Be a
young
young
adult.
adult.
Don't try to grow up fast because then you're gonna have bills. You're gonna have house payments,
Man.
mortgages, all of this stuff.
And it's like it seems like the older your children get, the more bills that start to come. First they might start off renting and they get a good
Mhm.
job, they save. But now you want your own place. So you move into your first starter place and you got to pay a mortgage. And mortgage hit different,
Yeah,
and but you got a car too now.
yeah.
You got your car first, now you're gonna get you a place. Now you got a mortgage payment and a car note. And then they got to put a little extra sprinkle in the mortgage and the car note because the insurance got to come out. Now you got to pay bills. You got
Utilities,
to pay your
water.
light. You got to pay
Mhm.
gas. And if you have a house, you got to put money aside for property taxes.
Yeah.
Adulting ain't fucking easy.
No.
Like, and I was one of those, I didn't really rush to get grown, but I wanted to do grown folk shit. And when I
That's how
got
it is.
older, I was just like, this is what my parents had to go through. I didn't realize anything about grocery shopping. Why? I wasn't paying for it. You know, just life be life and enjoy your youth,
Yeah.
you know, and try to and you know when a nice young man comes along for these young ladies, try to keep with that good young man, because I got girlfriends whose daughters done had kids and the baby daddy in jail and all this penitentiary, not jail, the penitentiary nigga locked up. And my friend complaining with she mad because I don't want to babysit. But see, I got girlfriends who still want to be out. Bitch, you 50 some years old. You still want to
Yeah.
go hold up the corner of a fucking bar. Like, I don't understand that. I don't. You know, I don't, girl.
You
Shit.
couldn't pay me to be in the club nowadays. Not the way these fools act. Shoot.
Nah, but
It
you know
was
what's
bad
that?
enough when we was in the club.
You know what? Going to the club back in the late 80s, early 90s, in
Mm-hmm.
reference to what they had. Maddie, come here for a minute. In reference in reference what no, come here, Maddie. In reference what these kids have today. No, I don't know. Just stick your head in the door. What era, what time would you want to go back to? Can you hear her, Sassy?
Mm-hmm.
She said the
Yeah, I can
90s.
hear you.
No, Maddie. Maddie said she wanted to go back to the 90s. If we had a time machine and she can go back, she said she would want to go back to the 90s. Because
Ooh,
that's
90 was
when,
fun.
girl, the 90s was fun. But that's
Ooh,
when you would go to a club, people danced. It wasn't just
yeah.
twerking.
Nope.
Um, lights, they would dim the lights a little bit lower. They would play a few slow jams. You get two slow dances. Motherfuckers would come ask you how you want to dance, not twerk on them, not sit there, just
Mm-mm.
shake your ass all over. Men would come, they would ask you to dance. These motherfuckers don't know nothing like that.
We walked around the club. You stood on the wall if you wanted to. You sat
You didn't have
down.
no
You
cell
danced.
phone.
Nope. Everybody was just having fun. Or shoot, the girls just got on the floor and danced by themselves. And then the dudes that was too afraid to ask came down and started dancing with you.
Right.
It was
Once he
either
finally
or.
worked up the courage to come do it.
Mm-hmm.
I seen something
Yeah.
on Instagram. It was like one of those little shorts, and it was young people at a nightclub. I don't know where it was. Girl, everybody was sitting down on their
Looking
phone.
lost. See,
Music just playing, nobody
looking
doing
lost.
anything. And then when you
Yeah.
do see people dancing, they dancing in one cluster right at their chair. No one, I don't even think they have dance floors anymore.
Lord.
Girl, child, shit. And it's
Yeah,
sad.
it is.
It's sad because these kids, what they think is a good time, with my old ass, I be like, that don't look like a good time. That just doesn't look fun. You know, they ain't got shit but cell phones
Exactly.
and Twitter. And that's it. They don't I don't know, but I also think that shit starts at home. If you rear your children
Yeah.
right, especially your young men, if your young men see a father who treats a mother well,
Mm-hmm.
he'll know how to treat a woman. That's just my personal opinion, and that's just my opinion. Y'all might have a different opinion, you know. But there
That is
are,
true.
young men who had their fathers and their fathers were good dudes and they still don't know how to treat women. But it is what it is. I don't know, man.
I don't either.
It's
But I
just
got
it's
another quick story for y'all that's gonna make you laugh.
okay.
With no cell phones or cameras around. Now imagine
Okay.
if I had a cell phone and a camera. So um
Girl,
we used to go to this club called the All Graders. And it was a military club for the army guys to
where was
go
that at?
in El Paso because
Okay.
my dad was in the military. He
Okay.
was stationed there. So we would
Okay.
go to the all graders, and sometimes they would have groups come, like Kwame and all the people that was out then.
Okay.
So that night we went. Force MDs was there.
Oh
God
wow.
rest. I can't remember the leader's name, but God rest in peace.
Was that like Big Leg Lou and them?
Ye-
Bow Leg
No,
Lou or somebody?
no. The other ones, the ones that sang on the in the video, they was harmonizing and singing on the stoop. They had a big kind of like chunky guy in the group. The leader would wear the like Kango, the flat top one.
And what were they called?
I want to say Force MDs, but it might not be their names. Oh, I can't think of the name of the
Because the
song,
Force
but
MDs ain't those the dudes who came out with
it
like
would.
Lisa Lisa?
I think that's them, but they had a name kind of
Because they
like
all had
theirs.
Jerry curls.
No, they didn't have all of them. Didn't have Jerry Curls. I know you know if I could think of the name.
Come on, Sassy, think of the name,
Uh,
man.
I can't think of their names, but I can just think of the group. It was like
Do you
four
remember a
four of
song?
them. I'm trying to think of a song, but I know they
Ready
had
for
a
the
chunk.
World?
No, 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 no. It was something forced in their name. Something forced. Oh my God. What was it? Y'all help me in the chat. I
Help
can't
us.
I can't
Help. Help,
I
help.
can't see
Help,
the
help.
chat.
Help, help.
Something forced. And the leader passed away.
Full
Ah,
Force?
yes. Yes.
Oh, that was a rap group. I
But they
think.
sang R&B though.
Okay, so they
Remember?
wasn't a full. Okay.
They full full force, I think, was with the Jerry Curl and Force MDs. See, I would get those two mixed up. But it wasn't the ones with the Jerry curls. It wasn't that one. It was the other one.
Okay. I'm going.
Anyways,
Okay, go
so
ahead,
they
baby. I'm
they,
sorry.
they was at the club. They did their little, their song, their routine for everyone. So my sister wanted to dance with the chunky one. So she knows me. I said, shoot, I'll go on stage. She's like, girl, they ain't gonna let you on stage. I said, you don't know who I am. So I walked right on that stage and I went up to him and I said, hey, my sister would like to dance with you. And he's all, who's your sister? And I pointed to her in the crowd. He's like, I don't want to dance for her. I said, you don't want to dance for her? I said, you lucky your fat ass somebody wanted to dance with you. Boy, bye. So the lead singer and all the rest of the crew, people on the stage was laughing. And he said, come on, I'll dance with you. So the tall,
Wait,
ugly, dark
Look
skinned
what
guy,
Pixie said. Look what Pixie said.
what she say?
She said Force MDs, they sang Tender Love. But
Yes,
none of that.
that's yes.
We said Full Force.
I said
I
Force
lay
MDs
all
at first, but
alone,
we was
tossing,
getting full
turning,
Force Smith.
longing
Yes,
for some of your
yes. Thank you,
tender love. That was a song.
girl. Yes. So I danced with the leader. The taller, dark skinned one danced with my sister,
They all
and
had
the
curls
other
though, girl.
yes, and the other one danced with someone else, and the chunky one was just left on the stage. I said, you should have danced with my sister. She the only one who wanted to dance with your fat ass.
Wait a minute, but Pix also said Full Force sang Unselfish Lover.
See,
Unselfish.
full force was with the Jerry curls. They were the ones with um
No,
Lisa
Force
Lisa.
MD. I'm telling you, Sassy, if you go, ex- go look. Those niggas had it was all those niggas had Jerry curls.
Oh, okay. But there wasn't, I guess, wasn't as long as the ones on full force. That's why I was like, no,
Yeah,
not them. Yeah,
those
they
Force
had the
MD niggas,
shorter
they
ones.
right, the stingy
That's
Jerry
what it
curls.
was. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not the sticky. Not the sticky.
No, because you
Yeah.
know back in the days when you seen a boy with a Jerry curl, you remember when not Tupac, what's his name? Ice Cube first came out. He when he first started getting his Jerry curl, his shit wasn't draping. But as they got more popular, Cube Jerry curl got about right here. But baby, that Jerry curl was something else. But the only thing bad about a Jerry curl and the boy, the shit was greasy.
I should have stayed in the chat. You said stingy. Girl, I can't with you, Rocky.
No, I'm serious
I
because
know.
it just should be greasy and shit. And the back of their collar
Girl,
used to
I
be
had a
black.
curl. I had
I
a
mean, I ain't gonna
curl.
lie, I did too. I had, but you know what? My curl never stayed popping. My curl was just never popping. Like I seen people, they curls just hung. They was always
Yeah,
juicy and moisturized. My shit always looked like an afro. My shit just didn't look right ever,
that
ever. But
mine wouldn't stay wet enough. My hair was dry.
right. This shit, I had the carefree curl. So I used to spray the
Yeah,
juice and the activate in it.
the
And
Afro king.
And it just never worked for me. So I remember my mama let my curl grow out, and I never got a curl again. But I seen a place somewhere, girl, right here in the good old United States. How come they got curls $1,500? Jerry curl
What
fifteen
the
hundred dollars.
world? Mm-mm.
$1,500.
See, they really trying to kill somebody.
And this woman came in to get it, and they showed the little process, and it was captioned, "Would you pay $1,500 for this?" I'm like, bitch, that ain't shit but a Jerry curl,
Exactly.
But I don't know. I used to love a boy with a good Jerry curl, but they just be good to look at because their hands was greasy.
Yeah.
It says Jesse Lee
Couldn't lean
Daniels
on
was one.
nobody's furniture.
Okay, Tierra said Jesse Lee Daniels was the one that passed away.
Yes, he was so nice. He really was. He really, really was. I met a lot of people like
So were you
going to the
so
clubs and
so your
stuff.
sister did your sister get her dance?
Yeah, she got her dance with remember the other one that was taller and a little bit darker than the rest of them?
No, because what I
To
remember, I thought
me,
all those motherfuckers was chocolate.
in the videos, they were, but in
See, when we get off
person, they
here, I'm gonna
weren't.
be pulling up.
See,
I'm gonna be pulling this up. I
you
don't
know how
know.
some people could take a picture? Cause see, with Genuine, I thought he was as dark as Ride My Pony. So when he came out lighter, but that was like the cameras, they
Ooh, that
say, and all that
motherfucker.
stuff. Cause
Oh
I
yeah,
saw Genuine too in person and
yeah.
told him he looked
I have
better,
too.
and I told him he looked better in video than person.
That motherfucker was fine.
Mm,
Oh, that.
He just wasn't
Mm,
my type.
mm. Yeah, I
But
always.
see,
He,
in
he was
person, he
just
was lighter when I saw him compared to the
good
Ride My
yellow.
Pony video. So that's why I say I wonder if it's the lighting.
I
You
don't
know what I
know.
mean?
I just know when
Or in the
I
makeup
ain't gonna
they
go
use.
in depth, but
Mm-hmm.
I met him before he ever even did my pony. Oh, then I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
Fine as fucking frog hair.
Shit. We chased
Fine as
goddamn
frog hair.
Jodeci bus down one time, me and my sister, trying to get to Devontae and Devin.
They was fine. They was
Yeah, they
fine.
were. Yes, they would.
They was
I said,
fine.
girl, let's take this car and go home. We can't catch that bus, child. Sit up there
Girl,
trying to catch them on the bus.
down in the ooh, you know what? I often tell people the stories I could tell, but I ain't one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't one of those motherfuckers. But Dalvin and Devontae were fine as fuck. I remember like when Al B. Sure first came out, all the girls are going crazy about him.
Not me.
I didn't either. I liked his music, you
Mm-hmm.
know, but he was overly pretty. Um,
Christopher Williams, I didn't care for him.
Me either.
His
Neither.
music, yes, but him,
The
his look.
music, yeah, but I
uh,
don't know. I always liked
my
the
my thing was darker. I liked darker, and if you were like a light skinned guy, singer or whatever, you had to have that look like John B. Girl, shit. But I know he's not one of us. But
and I like
honey,
John B. I loved his music,
I liked
but
his music and how he looked.
he he John B. was cute. But if I had to go for a white guy back then, it there really wasn't no like bunch of white guys out, but like like I always say, George Michael's one of the most beautiful men ever. But George
Yeah,
Michael's
he
was so
was.
pretty that I couldn't have seen myself doing anything with him. Like I love Prince. Prince was a pretty see that's that pretty man shit.
Now
Can't,
Prince,
I can't. That was a pretty motherfucker, boy.
yeah, he was.
Ooh, that was a pretty man. But I just couldn't like. I couldn't see, me and Prince doing nothing.
Me and Prince would have been fighting over boots, child. Shit. Cause I'm a
And
boot
then he
lover.
wasn't tall. I just there's something about men. I don't like short men. It's just something about short men. I don't know what it is. You know, you can't be this much taller than me because if you make me mad, I'm gonna want to fight you. You know, you Pixie said I was in love with Michael Jackson back in the days before all the extras. Michael
Yeah,
was
Michael Jackson was
fine.
fine back then. I got the Off the
When
Wall
he came out
album
with, I was
still.
getting ready to get out of my head. I was getting ready to
Girl,
say
I
that.
got that off the wall
The pen
vinyl,
on the wall,
child.
on the wall. Mike was fine
Mm-hmm.
then.
Mm-hmm.
Mike was fine. Mike could have
Mm,
got it. Mike
girl,
could have
shoot,
got it.
Michael did get it from a lot of women. They just had to hide it so they couldn't, you know, they had to make him look like he was an intellect. Shoot.
But I wonder if Mike had a big, you know,
Hmm.
was Mike, I wonder if Mike was working with anything.
I'm pretty sure he was.
You
All
think so?
the women he had, and
Well,
they
I
kept
know,
going back.
girl, it's a lot of men who done had a lot of women and they wasn't working with shit
But I'm saying,
but
but they
money.
kept going back. You see how Elizabeth Taylor kept swinging on that arm?
Who?
Elizabeth Taylor.
He wasn't doing it with that woman. Now
Yes,
cut it
the
out,
hell
Savvy.
he
No,
was.
he wasn't knocking Elizabeth Taylor down.
Okay.
Savvy, now I gotta go pee. Hold the chat down.
No,
Come on now,
no.
Savvy. Savvy,
Yes, he
you just made
was.
my bladder act up. He was not doing it with Elizabeth or the Taylor.
Yes, he
I'm gonna go
was.
pee. No, he wasn't. No, he
Yes,
wasn't.
he
Michael
was.
Jackson was never fucking Elizabeth Taylor, Savvy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
She just like being on his arm. Y'all know I'm crazy. Hey, my Tierra, yes, your big pimpin' is up here acting a fool. Please don't tell the pastor on me. He gonna see it anyways. Yeah, but I got a lot of stories to tell, and I'll be telling them on my channel, even though I am not a content creator, guys. I'm not. He was with Brooke Shields. He dated. He dated now. I don't think he was with Diana Ross like people say.
You didn't have to do all of
And if he would, I think she pushed herself on him.
Sassy. That's sassy. I think they had a good friendship. I do not think that Elizabeth of the Taylor, she didn't fuck that man. She didn't fuck
Okay.
Mike.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
can't. You know what? I mean, I can see a lot. I can see Mike fucking a lot of motherfuckers. He didn't. They didn't fuck.
Why
I
do
think
you
that's how
feel that
these.
way?
Because
Why do you feel that way?
because Elizabeth Taylor was old enough to be his mother. I feel like Elizabeth understood him because Elizabeth had been a child star. Um, Elizabeth was into opulent, expensive things as he was, and I feel like she understood his level of stardom. I think they were each other's confidants. You know, I don't think he was fucking Elizabeth Taylor. You know, I think Mike might have fucked everyone else, but he wasn't fucking Elizabeth Taylor. You know, I just can't see him fucking Elizabeth Taylor. Period. Point blank. Like, you know, I think, like, you know, because they were super rich, so he would probably go to her house in Beverly Hills and hang out, and you know, they might drink a cocktail, they might talk shop, but I
And
think they
then
just
get under the sheet.
confided. No, don't say that about Mike and Elizabeth. He was not doing it with that woman. Sassy. He was not fucking Elizabeth Taylor. Oh, I just want to throw up in my mouth just thinking about that. He was not fucking. He did not do it with her. That was his friend. See, it's shit like
How
this.
many friends do you know that had a round or two together and still remain friends?
They never did it. They just no. I think he appreciated her body
I'm
of work.
messing with you. I had to
Okay,
do that one because I knew it was gonna blow your top off. I knew Roxy. I said, "Let me get Roxy."
you ain't shit for doing that to me. Why would you do that? Nah, but you know,
But I get what
but
you're saying. Yes, they were very good friends and very
I
good
think they were just good
confidants,
friends.
and they believed in one
Oh, Black
another.
Diamond! Look what Black Diamond said.
What she say?
She said, I think he tapped Stephanie Mills. You know
Yeah.
what?
Mm-hmm.
None never knew love like this
Mm-hmm.
before. Now
Yeah.
I'm lonely evermore. Yes,
But
I think he might have.
I had to get Roxy y'all with Elizabeth Taylor because I knew she was gonna go off the
Oh,
wall
because
with that one.
I love me some Michael and Elizabeth
I
Taylor. And
know.
I just don't want to see that in my brain. Oh, I know I feel like I gotta wash my brain. And so no.
Oh, you know I'm a
No, but I
Gemini. You
like
know
him and
how I
Stephanie.
am. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm,
Yep. I
I
can
love
see him
Stephanie
with
Mills.
me too.
I love
I love
Stephanie
me
Mills.
some Stephanie
And
Mills.
she's still here. She still look
Mhm.
good. And she's sassy as fuck with her old
Yep.
ass. Did you see what her when she did the interview? She came in there when Deion Coles was doing the interview. Girl, you gotta look up Deion Coles and Stephanie Mills. Girl, she kissed baby.
I saw
Very
her do an interview, but not with the person you're naming.
She didn't
But it
do the
was when
interview with
some.
Deion Coles. Deion Coles was doing he was just doing an interview at a radio station, and she came in and they talked a little shit and she gave him a kiss, but it was this real grown woman. And she live in her shit, Stephanie in her 70s. She just
That's
she
how I'm
just
gonna be. Still sassy at 70.
baby, and she came in, she gave him a good checking and a pecking and walked on out. I was like, I love it. I remember Stephanie. I remember when Mike was with Stephanie Mills. Damn. I remember seeing pictures of them like in jet together. But
Yeah,
they might have did it, but they might not wanted them together for whatever reasons. You
because
know,
it would have messed up, you know, if they knew he was in a relationship with any woman, they figured the females wouldn't have wanted to
and
go
she's
see
in her
him.
60s. Stephanie in her 60s. Okay, well, but she still look good.
Um,
And Deion Cole looked like he would hit. He would hit it. Stephanie been bad, been bad. Like all these women who we listen to still look good. Patty still look good. You know, Stephanie
yeah,
still look good.
but them
Gladys Knight
pies
still
gotta
look good.
go.
Huh?
But them pies gotta go. But anyways,
You know, I
um,
never had a Patty Pie.
child, you don't want one.
For real?
My husband swears by them. My son swears by. I said, y'all can have this diabetical mess.
Do you think they were good like when they first came out, then got bad? You know how
No,
shit start off
no,
good, then go
no,
bad?
no.
For real.
Now I would eat one that she cooks homemade. But when you try to mass
Okay, yeah.
produce something like that, no, seriously, because she has to do it because
Black Diamond said it
she's
tastes like wax paper.
girl, even if you cook it, when you warm it up, it is nasty. It
Ooh.
is not, and now she has Black Diamond. She has a lemon custard something out, and she got two other brands out. She shouldn't have never mass produced that, especially with Walmart,
But
because you
they
can't.
still gonna buy them. They still gonna buy them.
I know they are, and that they can have
I never had a patty pie, but you know
it.
why?
Go
I
get
don't like
one. Go
sweet
get
potato.
one.
No, I don't like sweet potato pie. Please don't take my black card, but I don't like
No,
sweet
no, no, no,
potato
no.
pie.
I didn't used to like it when I was younger.
No, I don't like it if my mama make it. I just don't like it. I hate sweet potato pie.
But now that I'm older, I like it. When I was younger, I could not stand sweet potato pie. I
I
couldn't.
didn't like it then. I don't like it now.
And that's me with oatmeal. Didn't like it then, don't like it now.
But you know what I like? I like egg pie. Have you ever heard of egg pie?
Mm,
Stephanie only 67. What? You and Stephanie Mills got the same birthday? Oh
hmm.
wow. Okay. And she's 67, but she's bad though. She still look good. Still could sing her ass off. Ugh. And you know Shaka Khan from Chicago, right? Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan, let me love you. Yeah, I
My
love
mom
Shaka
used to
Khan.
clean up with that Chaka Khan and Rufus.
Oh,
Sunday, get the house
man.
clean with that
Mm,
Halloween and all the rest of them.
mm, 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 mm. Boy, that tell me something
Something
good.
good. Mm-mm.
Tell me
Yeah,
that you like it. Yeah, boy, Chaka
yeah.
was and she from
Chocolate
here.
was it.
She's from here. Chaka,
Yep.
yo, I those young pictures of Shaka was bad,
And
bad.
she still is.
Man, just
Shoot,
ah,
Aretha looked good. Cicely Tyson, they all look good for their
Lord,
ages.
don't say
Yeah.
don't say nothing about my favorite. Lord have mercy. Love me
And
or
didn't have a lick of surgery except for
no.
um except for Gladys.
This
I don't know what Gladys was thinking. Gladys, I
she,
can just
Gladys got tightened up a little, but I mean, who cares? You know, if you got it, and she didn't go overboard. You know, what I mean, Gladys still look good.
maybe
She
it
still
was the
got her voice.
pictures and the lightings I saw of her
Neither one of
that they
us,
didn't do
neither
well.
one of us want to be the first to say goodbye. Boy, that midnight train to Georgia. I remember my
Oh, I
grandmother.
love
You know,
me some Gladys.
they
Hmm.
had these card parties, and I remember sitting at the top of the steps listening. And they used to play that damn Gladys Knight and the Pips, where they were all on the album cover. She was like in the middle, and they had on like blue suits and shit. Mm, mm, mm. You know who got really chunky? But if I was like growing up back in those days, I probably would have gave him some Al Green. Ooh, I would have gave Al Green.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would have gave it to Al Green. Yeah, like
Before or
back in the
after the
olden
grip.
days, like Al Green, I probably would have did it with him. I probably would have did it with Marvin Gaye. And
Yeah,
for some
Marvin
reason,
Gaye was fine.
girl, my mama used to be when Marvin Gaye died, my mama went crazy. You would have thought a family member died. My mama was, oh, she fell out. I was like, what's the problem? But no, Mar, Marvin was so good looking. But you know who I probably would have really, really loved? Isaac Hayes. Now that he right up my alley. Oh Lord. all that chocolate and that bald ass head. Uh, uh, uh. Baby. You used to love you some Natalie Cole. I love Natalie Cole too.
Oh, and her father, Nat King
Never
Cole.
let them go. Her dad was fine. Nat was fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if we got to take it back that far back, Teddy Pendergrass. Now that was a man's man. That that motherfucker. There was a picture. Teddy Pendergrass. That nigga had on a fur cape
Turn off
out
the
in the
light.
snow. Light a candle. Doom
See,
doom
them
doom
candles
doom.
would have been lit before the light was turned off.
Man, the candle would have been lit when he got there. That motherfucker.
That's
And
why I
then
said the candle
and in the
would have
song,
been
that
lit
motherfucker was
before.
like, in the song, that nigga, he got real aggressive with it. He's like, turn him off. He meant that shit. That was just a very handsome, well sung man. With just a beautiful, beautiful voice. We had better singers. Everything
Yeah.
was better, but all the greats just gone, man. And
Mm-hmm.
what do we have? I got my Spotify, so I can listen to anything I want to fucking listen to. But
Now
mu-
you know
music ain't staying.
who I don't think, to me. Now he might be somebody else's cup of tea, but he's not my cup of tea.
Okay.
Ron Isley, man, that singing, shoot,
Look,
girl, Ron
he
be making me take my damn clothes off, and ain't nobody in the room with that singing. He like, wait a minute, Ron.
for real.
Yes, girl.
And
Ron
I ain't
can
even gonna lie
sing.
to you. He look better now at
Mm-hmm.
108 years old than he looked back then. That motherfucker got that gray ass, and I don't like hair on a man. I don't, but that gray ass beard, that he's a silver fox.
I'm not saying he doesn't look good. I'm just saying he's not my cup of tea. Now there are other brothers that passed, the tall, thin one. Um,
Okay,
he was
he your
he
cup
was
of tea?
about round shade. Now yes, girl. Whew. And he was
What?
tall too. That's why God gave me a
But
short
Ron Isley
husband.
always kept a nice perm, just, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, after the
God
whole
said you
Mr.
don't had
Big,
enough tall men.
after the
You gonna
whole
have a
Mr.
short
Big thing,
husband.
after the
He
whole
gave me a
Mr.
short
Him and R. Kelly with the whole Mr. Big thing.
girl. Yes, yes. And I
Damn it,
still be
Robert, why
listening
would you
to
do
that.
that?
Mhm.
That motherfucker could sing.
I be singing that to my husband
Damn.
when he
What?
come in the house.
Why?
I say, "What the hell you come here for? Take your ass back out that door." He be like, "Oh, she
Baby,
on her
baby,
shit
please,
again."
baby. You low down dirty woman. Baby, wait my ass. Girl, that shit was
I
classic.
be just having twos come out. He be like, "If she don't sit
How you
her ass
know my
down,"
name, son?
I said, "Ho, get behind me." He looking behind like, "Who the hell is she talking to?"
I mean,
But he
like,
knows who I be. He knows what songs I be talking about because he's a big music fanatic.
right.
And if you ever played a game and asked what year did that
Stupid.
song come out, who sang it, girl, he
Oh,
would give
I
you the
nah.
list from the year they came out, who's all in the band, where they
I'm
live
not
at.
that good.
That's him.
Jesus Christ. Look at this bitch.
He could tell you. You could give him a date, Roxy. You could just come up with a date. You could say, I was doing this on September 9th,
Ouch.
1986. And he could tell you exactly what day that was. He's a walking dang calendar. He
See,
will be
I'm not
good
good.
in
Like I
court.
can tell, I can't tell you what year or what. I can just tell you I love their music. Pixie said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, R. Kelly
No. I'm
fucked
saying in
up.
general.
You can't enjoy his music anymore. Step in the name of love. You know, okay. Look, cat, move, move. Go there, go there.
I wish is my song from him. I wish because
I
it,
grew
it,
up
it reminds
in
me of my
Chicago.
mom and my grandmother, and that's
Right.
the
I
first
wish
time.
he wrote that song
Yes, for his
about our friend.
grandmother.
It wasn't just his grandmother, it was his grandmother, probably his mother, and our friend Tori. I've
Oh,
known
okay.
Rob a very, very, very long time. And the motherfucker always knew how to sing.
Yeah.
It I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I still listen to his music.
I do too.
You know,
And especially if I can listen to it with my trauma. I'm not saying everybody's gonna listen
right.
to it,
I
but
understand.
I can put that away from his
His
music
voice,
talent. His
his voice, he had the motherfucker didn't need no music, no orchestra, nothing behind him. I have
mhm,
literally sat and watched him sing like from here to there. The motherfucker just could sing. He was just, and he's still gifted with a voice. But sometimes with the gifts that God bestows on you, people go down the wrong road.
yeah.
But that
And
don't
I
take
just have to
away
pray
from
for
that
him.
motherfucker's voice. Yeah, I
Yeah.
pray for everyone. But that
Hmm.
motherfucker could sing.
Yeah.
Like sing. Like
And when he did Trapped in the Closet, he had us in a chokehold. I said, if y'all
I
don't come up with
literally watched,
another,
I can remember when
yes,
he came out
girl,
with
we watched.
public. Yeah,
Remember, we had to wait a
I
whole
just
week.
watched 12 through 31 the other night. And you
I
remember like
watched one.
on the last one, you remember the chick Roxanne
Mm-hmm.
at the diner? She was the
Yes.
dyke.
Mm-hmm.
He used people's names that he knew and grew up with.
Okay.
Yeah. So nah, that motherfucker. I
No,
took
but
you.
I
My
liked when
daughter,
he.
me and my husband made Maddie off of an R. Kelly song. I remember the day I conceived her. So, uh, his bad deeds don't take away from the artistry of his voice. You know, I can't just not listen to his music when it was so amazing.
And especially before I even knew that went on, and the women, the older
Oh,
people
heaven need
that
a hug.
sold them children, sold their
Tara
daughters
said
to him.
she like heaven need a hug. Man,
Girl.
I love when a woman loves. It was he did a remake. When a woman loves, dun, 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 she loves for real. Oh Lord have mercy, that motherfucker. Damn you, Robert Kelly, because it makes me so mad.
Yeah,
I grew
it
up in
does.
Ooh, that 12 play album was the shit.
I heard he was supposed to be getting out. They were letting him out.
Girl, Robert ain't getting out of jail. Rob ain't getting out of jail. He
Well,
ain't getting out of jail.
some of them women and fathers need to be locked up with him,
I'm sure they do. But he ain't getting out no time
and
soon.
some of them producers.
When a woman loves, I mean, it's fucked up. I
Yeah.
heard he wrote Ryan. Yeah, he wrote Ryan Isley's album.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker could write. And I,
Mm-hmm.
what's crazy is I didn't know until all the shit popped off that he couldn't read.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy when you've been around motherfucker. Y'all done been in we kicked it, been in restaurants. Didn't know he couldn't read. But I mean, he had to been able to
But
read
that was
something.
his gift, though. See, God, you might not have one thing, but He'll substitute it with another gift, and it was His writing.
That
I
motherfucker
like,
could really
I
sing,
like to
man.
do that. Wait, 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 wait. I love that part.
The parents are paid off. They signed
Uh,
contracts. You know what, Tira? I don't know. I don't know. There are things that I know, but it ain't nothing crazy. You know, I just know that the motherfucker could sing. Sing, sing, sing. In a way, everyone ain't gifted like that.
mm-mm.
When you don't need a band, an orchestra, nothing behind you, and you just open your mouth, and what God gave you came out, to squander that blessing, you have to rethink the blessings that you fucking had. That's what I'm mad about. People seen his albums and buy his albums, seen it. I knew this nigga. And it's just, I don't know.
And see, we got to remember something happened to him too. So that was his. You go
Yeah,
either, you know, two ways with it when stuff like that happens to you.
the voice of
So
an angel.
that's why I can't take it
Got
away
some
from
devilish shit
him,
going
because
on.
no one got him help. They wasn't trying to get him help.
Nah,
He was trying to make the money. That's all they was worried about. So that's why I can separate the two.
yeah.
Because had
And,
that
and
never
maybe
happened
that's
to
what I
him,
do too. I can
never,
separate
yeah.
I can separate his bad deeds from the artist,
Mm-hmm.
because the motherfucker could sing. You can't take that from him. You could take a lot of shit. You could take his freedom and everything else, his money, but
Yeah.
he still has something that was bestowed on him, which is a fucking phenomenal voice. That's like Barbara Streisand, Celine Dion, Aretha Franklin,
Uh,
Whitney
wait a
Houston,
minute. Who?
Celine Dion,
Who?
Whitney Houston.
Okay.
But I said Whitney and Barbara Streisand, Luther Vandross.
No, when you kept saying Celine Dion.
Celine Dion can sing.
Mm.
She can't do it now because she got a little health issues. But
She
Celine
couldn't
can
do it when
sing.
she didn't have health issues to me. But anyways, that's
Come
my
on now. Come on, Sassy.
mm-mm, mm-mm. Just
No.
like Beyonce can't sing. Y'all want to make people who can't sing sing.
Okay, look. Okay,
Sion,
look.
whatever her name, she was a entertainer to me, but she couldn't sing.
Beyonce, I'm not gonna sit here.
The same with Beyonce. She could entertain, but she can't sing.
I'm
Now
not gonna sit
Solange
here.
can sing.
Look, I don't know. Okay. I'm not gonna sit here and phony kick it with you or the 8 people in my chat. I ain't never gonna phony kick with you. I love Beyonce.
A lot
Beyonce
of people do.
is a phenomenal entertainer.
Hmm.
But I come from a different era of singing. I love Beyonce. Like seriously, if motherfucker say, "Hey, Beyonce wants to meet you," and I met her, I would probably pass out. because I really do love. No, I wouldn't pass that with Beyonce. Celine Dion, Aretha Franklin. I would probably hit the floor. Oh, Martha Stewart, and she doesn't even sing.
Yeah,
Um, I would probably pass out. I love Beyonce, but she her inter like she puts on a spectacular performance. But like singing, that's like for me, it's like Aretha and Patty. You know what I mean? Like to me, Fantasia moved me to tears. I love Fantasia.
yeah.
Fucking
No, I
love
love me
Fantasia.
some Fantasia too. But I'm just saying, out of the two sisters, I think Solange is the singer and Beyonce is the
Is the
entertainer.
entertainer.
That's me though.
I mean, I'm not even gonna
It's
lie.
not
I
that
need,
I don't like Beyonce. I just don't see her as a singer. That's me.
but some of her songs just have touched my soul. Like
Well, I
Dangerously
liked
in
when
Love.
she was in Destiny's Child. You know, I liked the song she had then. But when she went solo, it was like to me, it was like once I heard her solo, I was like, nah.
I don't know. I love Beyonce.
Yeah.
Now, her Renaissance tour, as soon as the tickets went on sale, I bought a ticket and then I was just like, damn, Maddie got to go back to school. I sold my ticket to my friend and I paid real nice money for that ticket. But I love her. I really love Beyonce. I just do. You know, she's a trendsetter. But then there's certain songs by her that I just be like, I can just sit and vibe out to, you know. Her first solo album, that signs that Aquarius, you know, I was in love with Aquarius, you know. I was doing some good love making to that song, that whole album, you know, because that was one of those albums. I gauge a lot of shit if I can listen to every song on your shit. It's been very few entertainers, artists that I can listen to every song on your album. Stevie Wonder, I could listen to him from back to front, front to back.
Yeah.
Aretha, um, Marvin Gaye, Barbara Streisand. I love Barbara Streisand.
Yeah.
Um, I could listen to Beyonce's first album, solo album, front to back. You know, it's just certain people who just got it. You
Now,
like Love
other
on
than
Top.
Beyonce, I would say that's not newer generation,
Oh,
but
Pixie. Look what Pixie said.
what
Lord
she
have
say?
mercy. No, I'm not
What
even
did
gonna read
Pixie?
it. I put it up there. I don't know where she went. If you need to come back, come back. Pixie, did you really fucking say that? That's because Solange got that. Why would you say that? You know, jeans is jeans. She looked more like her daddy, and Beyonce looked like her mama. That's all it is. You know, and I like Solange, and I'm sure I know what some of her music, but I don't know because I've been real stuck on B for a long time. It's fucked up. You liked Alicia Keys' first album. I like Alicia Keys, but I'm not, like overly like. I got my people, my core people that I like, but I am a Beyonce fan. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. I do love Beyonce, but I'm I'm in my 50s, so I like older music, you know what I mean? I like music that makes me think. Um, Music that moves me. None of this new shit moved me in no way, shape, or form. Nothing moves me like older music, the shit that I grew up with. You know, who does Blue Ivy look like? Blue Ivy looks like her mama and her daddy. She is what you call a mixture of both. There are some people who look just like their mama. Then there's kids who look just like their daddy. She looked like both of them. And this shit happened. See, I look just like my mama. If I posted a picture of my mama, for those who've seen my mom, spitting image. That's like my son Asa. He looked just like his dad. You know, but it is what it is. Yep, she looked like both her parents. Do you like Jill Scott and Angie Stone? Yes, I do love Jill Scott and I love Angie Stone. When she came out with that song, Black Brother, I love, and she had all those handsome, beautiful, melanated men in her video. Yes, God. Yes. Um, I like Erica Badu. Um, I have a I like music. You know what I mean? I just but I'm really stuck in the old shit. That's where my brain be, and a lot of old music. Because a lot of music isn't thought provoking. And I like to listen to music that makes me think, makes me feel, have an emotion. Live my life like it's golden. Live my life like that was my shit. Living my life like it's golden. Yes, that yeah, Jill did her fucking thing. Jill Scott's amazing. And then, she branched off and did some acting. You know, I love music. I like Luciano Pavarotti and, you know, I love music. I'm into opera. I'm into jazz. I'm into blues. I love blues music. I live in Chicago. They play a lot of blues here. You know, I sit in my lady lounge sometimes at night and I just put my music on my speaker and I just sit here and I veg out. Sometimes a song has moved me to the point to make a different decision in my life. Music is universal. It is the universal language. There are people who could not speak English but knew every word of John Lennon's song or the Beatles, Michael Jackson, you know, Elvis Presley. I'm not a I'm not biased to music. To me, music just doesn't have a color. If I love it, it's the color of happiness for me. It's not black. It's not white. It's pink and it's red and it's blues when I'm feeling melancholy. I love music. But for me, music kind of stopped because music changed. It there's some new artists, even in the last 15 years, artists that I fuck with, but you really gotta move me for me to be like, oh, I love your music, you know. Um, Music is everything, you know. And I do love Beyonce. I have to check more into Solange. I've heard some of her music, but maybe because I've always been so caught up with listening to B, I never listened to Solange. So I have to broaden my horizons with that. Oh, no problem, sweetie. You're welcome anytime. You know, I just, music is all encompassing. You know, I grew up, as most of us Black people grew up in a house with music, you know, listening and mama cleaning or mama just putting music on and hearing music in the house, you know. What I love the most about how I grew up with my parents, I got to hear so much amazing music. You know, I remember growing up listening to Thelonious Monk and Ahmad Jamal, Hiroshima, um, Donna Washington, Nancy Wilson. You know, my parents played music in our house. You know, my parents didn't play like operas or you know, classical music, but I I know how to play a violin, so I was able to branch into a different level of music, you know. I love music. Oh, I gotta sneeze. I gotta get some tissue. Oh, all right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I brought tissue back with me. Oh my God, thank you. Because I don't want you all to see me with a boogie in my nose. No, I just think maybe like some dust. I don't know, but I had a little sneezy fit. But no, I'm one of those people who I could just put on my Spotify and the songs that I want to listen to, I just hit them. And I just kind of veg out, think, you know, music has been the tapestry of a lot of things in my life. And I honestly thank God for putting me here 54 years because I remember the genres and the movements of my life to music. Oh, I love Adele. That motherfucking Adele. Black Diamond. Mm-mm-mm. And you said, rest in peace, Amy Winehouse. I promise you, Sassy, earlier today, Maddie and I, we had to go pick her wallet up from her one of her friends' house. And I was driving, and I was like, damn, I really miss Amy Winehouse. And Maddie was like, damn, me too. I loved Amy Winehouse. You know, no, I don't think Adele quit the music industry. I just think she now took a step back. Um, but Adele's a bad motherfucker, you know, but I also like Donna Crawl. You know, she's bad. She's jazz. I love jazz music. Um, but Amy, she was one of those rare breeds, man. And said I need to go to rehab, but I said no, no, no. Like, yeah, man. You hate to see the more talented ones go. It hurts. And you always scratching underneath the weave, like, why? You don't know what struggles other, what struggles some of these have to bear. The one thing I do know just about entertainment, oh, it's nasty, the business. And people can get caught up in things that could take them out of here. You know, and a lot of great people aren't here because of circumstances that they actually put themselves into. You know, sometimes they have to, or did they really realize how they moved people? Even people like Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison. You know, Jimi Hendrix was Jimi Hendrix, and Jim Morrison was with the Doors. Karen Carpenter Karen Carpenter fell into I'm not small enough. Oh, hold on, y'all. You know, she fell into I'm not small enough. And she passed away. Yeah, Jim Morrison was fine. And she passed away from anorexia nervosa. And she was probably only as big as this. And still, because one person told her, oh, you're fat, or you need to lose weight. The one thing I can say about maybe nowadays, people are more confident in the skin that they're in. But, you look at the entertainment business, and the only people that can get away with looking a certain way are men. That it don't apply to women. It doesn't. You know, that quest to always be little. You should be able to have a certain amount of fluff on you. But they say, no, you need to stay this size, or you need to do this. And you just don't know what happens in, folks' mind, that they take extreme measures or get depressed. Who knows? It's fucked up. I guess knowing what I know, the mamas and the papas, I like the mamas and the papas. Um, Mama Cass, she passed away. She was battling weight, you know, and she made that fucking group. I mean, it's so many things. It's just so many things. You know, people be in a group, then they go off and do their own thing. Who knows? The TV business always is skinny. Yeah. And you all see what I posted up there, what Tiara said? They call Bookman Buffalo Butt. And JJ was probably as big as my pen. Um, and he probably didn't want to hear that all the time. Oh, I love Fleetwood Mac. Oh man, I love Stevie Nicks. You know, it's a nasty business and everyone can't survive it. And everyone is not going to placate or bend to what the business wants. That this I do know. And when you don't be where everybody else is. But guess what you can keep? You can keep your integrity. Yeah. You might be broke, but you'll keep your integrity. Now it's look. No, you're right, Tiara. It wasn't funny. You know, looking back at some of the shows that we watched in the 70s, no, that shit wasn't funny. I mean, it was funny then, but as an adult, it's not funny now. It's the same way with Tom and Jerry or Heckle and Jekyll. That's why you very seldomly see Tom and Jerry or Heckle and Jekyll's on now, or Flintstones. Well, maybe not the Flintstones, but the Heckles and Jekylls, the Tom and Jerry's and shit like that, very highly racial undertones to it. You know, but guess what? I'm happy that I've been able to see all of that. And I'm happy that I've been able to. I love the Rolling Stones. I've seen them in concert 2 times. Um, you know, to be able to live and keep living. I am a child of 71, and I've seen so many things change. Just that you all have to, even if you all are from years before me, you know, shit is weird. It really is. It's strange. Music is weird. Just because I really don't like it anymore. But know this. One thing's for sure. Two things for certain. The music industry and the movie industry has not changed in 100 years at all. The genres have changed, but the business of it has not. The only thing that's changed within the music industry in all these years is that people can be completely independent and put out their own music, and you hope that it picks up some sort of, wave or momentum and people listen to it. Because when you are doing it independently, unless you have enough money to promote your music, it's not. It might not pick up that momentum. This new shit is crazy. What? William Shatner was ashamed of his weight. Look, I don't understand how William Shatner could have ever been ashamed of his weight. Growing up watching Star Trek, Captain Kirk, he was a pretty fit dude. Yeah, he was pretty fit. And he fucked green bitches. I guess, but there's always been a stigma in music on weight. Hi. What's up, dope boy? Hi, baby. Yeah, there's always been a stigma in music of weight, you know. In music, it could be weight, but within like acting and stuff, it's getting older. Because you always hear about actresses talking about, hi. You always hear about actresses talking about, oh, I got older and there's no roles. So when older actresses get a role, they're so happy to get it because everyone say hi to Dope Boy. Um, Work might stop in your late 30s. You know what I mean? Look at how many actresses you don't see acting in their 50s and 60s. I'm just saying. Emphasis should be put on people's artistry if they if they could still do what they need to do, if they could show up and show the fuck out, regardless of their weight. You know, let's take a weight thing. Let's look at Luther Vandross. Luther, there was original Luther, then there was little Luther. But guess what? His voice was still amazing. I've made sweet love to Luther Vandross. And I didn't give a fuck what size Luther Vandross was. I know he could sing. But people teased him when he lost weight. Reverend Shimon was wow. I didn't know that. Cause she lost weight. They canceled her show. They wanted her to be just fluffy and yellow. She didn't want to be fluffy anymore. People have the right to lose weight. Ugh, this world. When these radiators kick in, I swear to God, they sound like they can come through the fucking floor, but it lets off the best heat ever. Good old steam heat. The building I live in predates the Chicago fire. It's an old, sturdy building, and I love it. But we're still moving. But yeah, I have fallen to a point where I have said some very not flattering things about people. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk about people. I don't, because I've done it before. I've been guilty. I don't want to talk about how fat nobody is. I don't want to talk about what they look like because it don't help anything. You are who you're going to be. And I'm going to really try really, really hard in 2025 not to talk about people in disparaging ways because I can be nasty. I'm just kind of sneaky nasty. I'm not overtly nasty because that's not ladylike. Um, I would like to stay focused on what's going on within this world and try to be a beacon of something good. I think I'm going to start sharing more music on my YouTube and on my Roxy's Lady Lounge Instagram. I can really only share from my Spotify. I have a whole bunch of music, and I would like to share music with you all. Things that move me and make me feel good. I'm really trying to be a better person. Not just on YouTube, because this is just like literally 1% of my life. I want to be a better person in general. So I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna talk about people being fat. I'm real bony. I get made fun of all the time. I have a high metabolism. It runs in your family. You know, and you know what? You have a high metabolism, but I'm a person, and I probably joke too much. I wouldn't want to be like skinny Minnie because that might bother you, because you've been, you know, made fun, teased about it. I'm getting ready to do better with so many things. Oh, there goes my husband. I like to meet him at the steps. Hold on, y'all. Daddy's home. Daddy's home to stay. Hi, honey. I'm good. Mm, I love you. You got gifts for yourself? How was work? I'm well, thank you. They can't see you. Y'all can't see my husband. You want to feel on my booty? My booty?
Yeah, I'll wait till after you're done.
Well, I didn't think you were going to feel on my booty right now. Yeah, you're welcome.
Where's Maddie?
Maddie, I think she's in the bathroom. Oh, no, she's in the bedroom. Oh, there she goes, our tiny princess.
Don't worry, I'm about to clean up the living room.
Maddie, try to get the TV to work.
What's this?
Your father's birthday gifts.
Oh, that's nice, Dad.
You mind if I open it?
I'll just see it as a
Gift card. You thirsty?
Oh, Dad, you gonna eat this? I'll get back.
Maddie, see if you can get the internet to working. My baby's home. Shut up, cat. Shut up. Oh, hold on.
See that? Working.
Y'all want to see something? Honey, what's wrong? Okay. What do you want, honey? I gotta get them some water. Bells and bobtails ring, making spirits. Oh my God, the chinchillas are looking at me like, give us something now. Ouch. Maddie, you took a shower? Oh wow, Aston is very sleep. Jingle bells. Okay, y'all, I gotta fill up this. But just stay with me for a few more minutes and then we'll get out of here. I have to fill up my guinea pig bottle. In my mind. And then we have to feed my animals. Get those cups out of there, Maddie. Don't say I am to me like that. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my guinea pig. There goes my little pet sanctuary. Say hi. Okay, cat. Hold on. Are there any cat treats back there? Hey. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay, so this is my nighttime feeding of my animals. Hold on. It's a scooper. Those are chinchillas. Let me give guinea pigs some food first. Here, honey. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Now we gotta feed the chinchillas. Gotta open their cage first. Shit. Hold on, y'all. Whew. This should be hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. Come on, honey. You want strawberries? They like these. Strawberries. Hold on. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? Mm. Okay, so the chinchillas are officially fed. I gotta give them some bath. And I gotta give the guinea pigs some hay. I'm not turning my chinchillas into gloves. Now I'm giving my guinea pigs hay because they like hay. Okay. So everyone has food. Say hi, honey. And my other cat is sitting there. Okay, so all my animals have been fed. Ooh-wee. Oh my God, thank you so much for being up with me. These are nightly rituals for me. And I'm not turning my animals into gloves. But I am an animal person, as you know, but I'm not buying any more animals after this. You still can't get over struggling Jerry curl juice. It's the truth. My curl was never hidden on anything. But yeah, you guys, excuse me. It is always a pleasure coming here and talking to you guys. I have a good time with y'all. Drama free, talking shit. And always know that if any of my regular people ever want to come up, just tell me to drop the link. We can talk about whatever. There's never a topic in the Roxy's Lady Lounge. And I'm happy you caught a live too, Tierra. And thank you so much for being here, sweetie. And please come back. Come back, baby. Come back. I just really feel immensely blessed. Not just because of what I have going on in my life, but I do enjoy coming here and sharing with you all. And talking shit. And guess what? We don't talk about nobody. So I don't like a bunch of drama and bullshit. It's bad for the skin. Yeah. Um, but for those of you who support me, I appreciate it. Replay gang, thank you all so much. And a lot of people who say something, comment in my videos are usually the replay people. And thank you. You know, when I first started, I might only had 2 people. And my replay gang people really helped. And thank you so much. Thank you all. Seriously. I like being in my little lady lounge. And I like when people come here, especially my regular people, my Black Diamond, who is my moderator. Black Diamond was my second moderator. My first moderator was Princess, is Princess. You know, that's my good sister friend. And then Black Diamond, I don't have no whole bunch of moderators because I don't have no whole bunch of people over here. And I'm cool with that. I was told that I am not a content creator. I'm a lifestyle person because there's really never a topic over here. But what will be here, thank you, Black Diamond. I will tell him what is over here is just chilling. Normalcy. I don't like a bunch of bullshit. I have a lot going on in my life. And for those who, know, no, I don't share everything because I've learned not to share everything. Not my business. There's things I would share with you all, and I don't have a problem with that. But I do want you guys to know straight up, I appreciate you guys. This is an outlet for me. I can't spell. You could, oh my God, well, you found me, Sassy. You're here. And thank you so much. I guess I am an influencer because I be trying to tell y'all shit to buy. And know that even if I tell you all to buy it first, it's already en route. It just ain't made it to me. But I bought these fake ice cubes that you can use for under your eyes. I'm waiting for those to get here. Black Diamond told me to let her know how they work, and I'm gonna let everyone know how they work. But I do appreciate you guys. Like seriously, I be seeing people with 3,000 or 1,200 people in the chat. I wouldn't even know what to do with that many people. I would be scared. Yeah, I would. I don't want to have that many people. I'm comfortable with the people that I have. Now, I did monetize my channel, but I haven't finished the stuff because I need Princess to help me with it because I don't know how to do it. I just wanted to see if I could do it. But what I really wanted to see is if I can hold someone's attention outside of my family and my friends for 3 hours and 17 minutes. And for those of you who have been here, thank you so much. Seriously, I so appreciate this. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. Anyone is welcomed here. Don't come with no bullshit. If you all have any ideas or anything you want to talk about, please tell me to drop the link. I will drop it gladly. And let's talk and laugh together. What's the name of the clothing store in Chicago? What's the name of the clothing store in Chicago? It doesn't matter how many people you have in your chat. It's about positive engagement. And you get back. And I get positive engagement. And I thank you all. And I try to give you all positive shit talking. Pre-mark. It's P-R-E. And I think it's a dash and mark. M-A. Wait. M-A. Maddie. Pre-mark. M-A-K. Okay, Maddie, stop. Hey, Matt. It's called Pre-mark. How do you spell that? Matt, they want to know how to spell it. P-R-I. M-A-R-K. P-R-I. That's what she said. But if it's not P-R-I, put P-R-E. Pre-mark. But check that store out. I think you all will be happy online, but it's one of those things that you have to see in person. It's like you can see the Eiffel Tower or the, Empire State's Building on a TV. It hits different when you see it in person. Straight up. But anyway, I would like to thank everyone who came here this evening. I would like to thank Sassy Girl. Thank you so much, Sassy, for being here. Tiara, thank you so much for finding me. Come back, motherfucker. Thank you so much. Mhm. I would like to thank my big sister. What the fuck? What was that? Turn on the light. No, Cat. What did y'all just do? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought one of my animals escaped. I would like to thank Black Diamond, Big Sister, and my moderator. Thank you so much for being here, and I do appreciate you. And tell Sugar Wooga I said hi. My pixie dust, my little fairy. Thank you so much for being here. Cat, don't rub up against my pant leg, please. Uh, uh, uh. I would like to thank Dope Boy for coming by. Thank you so much. Please don't be a stranger. You are always welcome here. And you can always, if you come back, you want to talk about something, just put it in chat. If you want to come up, let me know. We'll discuss it. But nothing overly crazy. Okay? Nothing overly crazy. We're not gonna talk bad about people. I mean, maybe a little, but not, nothing crazy. We're not gonna do that. Mm, 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 mm. And I would like to thank everyone who's in the bushes. Thank you so much, bush people. I just hope you were kind enough to hit the like button because that's the proper thing to do. But your presence has been noted, and thank you so much. I'm scrolling back. Ja, Logic, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Please come back. You gave good conversation. My unique one, my unique. I am unique. Thank you so much for coming here, baby. The beautiful Universal Tea with Marie. Thank you so much. Please follow if you all haven't, because I know you all have Universal Tea with Marie. She's awesome. She's awesome sauce. Mm. And this is why I love a small chat, because I can go back and be like, hey, thank you, Truth Hurts, for coming by, Sugar. Thank you, thank you. Mm. Da, 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 da. I was hearing something outside. Sounded like someone had a flat tire. They're just rolling down that flat ass tire. I'm just scrolling back, you guys. BJ Dares, thank you so much. Go BJ. That's my BJ. Go BJ. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to put this phone on the charger, lay down, get up in the morning and call the furrier because I have to go get my fur coat. So we're going to ride and do that tomorrow before I have to take Maddie to the train so she can go back to school. Just being me. Thank you so much for stopping by, sweetie. I appreciate you. And Jackie, thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you for the belated birthday wish. Thank y'all. But my husband is home and he's gonna rub on my booty. And I'm gonna get up in the morning and do what I have to do. Let me charge this phone up. Thank you guys so much for being in Roxy's Lady Lounge, my loungers. And when I'm on the road tomorrow to go get my coats, I will let you all know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night. And you guys are much appreciated. And get some rest. Bye. Good night.